Opa. Alo tema kete odehe. Mimba bo manye kemba Adom TV. Inye nu lo nya yo to yo ten. Fa ho mi agashi oyodogba. Ema akwa ba emra Adom TV. Ebi awo late na hwe me. Inte yote. We me yo bale yo meka. Ebi awo bia ma me na ase. Se wodi wa free na ato Adom TV. Me osomfo Apostle Dr. Nite Kotego. So no me de futuo bi na ebre wo. Na ne nyina so no ye nkomodi a me ne mia menu aketoa e wo brempon ye bo sa hwede atwetwe e na mpese me ka kire wo ne se o musi Nyankopon e bo se ne se so de wo de akade nyina hye o mu se be ye nipa. But you know what, once you were made as human, you were made to manifest something unique, to contribute to life, to bring something to bear upon the life. That one day, people would think about you and remember you for what you brought to bear on their lives. You say, "Abayi, what that's wrong? Commission that's wrong." You inform myself, "We are quenchia. You are not made by accident. Not that were you made by mistake. When you from so, you will send here when you mean a ball war. And Tiabribia so dosuko. There be some say, a dear idea from qua metimiayo. Nama mi di. Aka nipa nu mu kwampaso na ma me ne ye ekenya nkofo akoma na ma sebe ewiase obieti ma hwe me aka se onyaya nkote se me yesi kadodo a me wo enye fi a me timu enye madodo a ma wo na suban ben ene kasa ben. What kind of investments do I have to make in me? Akade ben na ese me de kama adwene ho, akade ben na ese me kama tenka na me kenya matenkapa, akade be na me de ka me susuye ho, akade be na me de ka sebe mabraba na muntuo ho na mabraba ye bisa ho sa dem yi. Ene day, what are the investments that you are making in your life? Are there areas in your life, in the way you think, your emotions, your level of knowledge, how you take decisions, that need to be upgraded? Adia we sua de che nkwada bre mesi ne no kwambu wa betimi ekenya no na afro aseme bia obeto ye aso nyanse bi wa be nyanse obekura ape anamuntu bi abeto mponamfo oto no aso betu foforo na abrabo edimu meka cho sa abrabo ye we yempewo. Nobody is looking for you. Ye nka o so ba Ghana betra mefa say Islegon obi nka so ba hichoko alo mampo bi ni a akaibo abakai no fe hamman ohe kawoku sabusua be kawo a nya wo ye gya abusua sa danfo be kawo a ya de kan abrabo ho a e ma na abrabo tumpon di mu so man be kawo a wiase be kawo a e de na de kan abrabo ho minim ntufo bebre woto nyom ne o makomako a wo ni din a wiase nyina ebo chenku behwe no esa nia o de aka nyom to ho a wiase minim amanyo sem wo a wo ya amanyo sem bebre babo bi din a say catch with you. Therefore, whatever field you are in, find out the impact you can make in the life of others, in the life of your family, your society, and your nation. That is what means you are living a life. Baba yebu ono, nyesa o nemu keke thought na oko. So abrabo Kenya obibi. Esa o kasa e Kenya nkoso obi. Esa adwena wo fa no, esa e Kenya obi empuntuo ne ye. So how much time would you spend in putting things in order in your life? Fanso abrabo achia. Fanso de dem ofin kwada bremu na etetenioma. In fact, most of them have expired. Meaning ima pellet ya wo be 1980 kura, they say they ukra na expired. And I empo Kojo Richmond, e bia 1980 a, they are two more no 1980 nioma. You are 2026. So you need to reform your thinking patterns to be in alignment to current changes and circumstances. Etina day, bomodiana boa na se yankopon pa bo se omo akade abebu bra wa bra bo be jansu so papa e woni pa kuma mu no wona adwene. Nyame nhirawo. Onyame nka ho na ochina e ne pa e behia. Woni nyame entina
munya wache makwa babiem emfa emra bedwam tumedie so ebre ewie de se ensamudo ayabo ano ese anopa brem bedwam kase ye de etoam so esmode ba ne edi makotene bi enese eno a public accounts committee penfo ekwa assistant ansimesi ase no na nye adeketu akra se ekase penfo etimi aboa ama Ghana National Fire Service akane betimi aboa ama odwumadi awo de betimi awie pe no wonsa etimi aka we ene ensamudo bi ena no pay mede besomwo ese bedwam kase mede de akwasi ensia afi semne kiremu enie enu asenya me ne fafia na nka basabese besi e public accounts committee hjem die asenom na enye adeketo akwa na nyina enesem abanso afo ya ohwe abafun kitawdi ensem so Sabonate George ene mpanfo ekopie mu mpanfo enim wa abara komodie ekoso no koba 70 mwase bi soreye ewo oni dwemtireni otre public accounts committee enim emeko wechi kasaba ebe no na nye kasaketo akwa ne ekoso na dom kase etwaso
policy decision and policy leadership ought to make sure that we took steps to protect the customer. And I'm saying that we, under this reset agenda and under a responsible government, have done so.
Minister,
no, Honorable, I'm also a member of Parliament. Don't do this.
Minister,
please, I am on the floor,
Minister,
Honorable.
I understand.
Let me make my point. No, you won't heckle me. Don't play sentiment.
You, but we beg you.
Until and unless policy decision is making, Honorable, you need to rein in the honorable member. She's being unruly.
No,
you are being unruly, please. This is unbecoming of a member of Parliament. Please, stop doing this.
Listen, you don't have the floor.
No, I have the floor. No, you have asked me a question. I have the floor. You will let me answer the question.
Minister.
No, you will let me answer the question. No, you won't do that, Abina. You won't do that today. Let me finish.
Minister, respect me.
Let me finish.
This is our committee.
No,
you don't tell us what you want to do.
But you've not brought me here to talk down on me as well.
Nobody is doing that.
I listen to you.
Minister,
go on. You will listen to me as well.
Respectfully.
We have asked them to go out. We have asked them.
Respect me, can you turn off your mic?
Give me the floor, please.
Minister. Minister.
Honorable, don't do this.
This is our committee. Minister, respectfully, I understand.
So if it's your committee, then don't invite us. But if you invite
Minister,
us, you ask us a question.
Minister,
so if you ask us a question, you listen to us as well.
Minister,
it's not a monologue.
Respectfully.
So respectfully, let me land.
We will let you land. When you come here and we address issues, it is not that we want to take anybody down. Never. You and I, we go beyond this. We go beyond this. It is not that we want to take anybody down. But Minister, the situation is serious. And that is all the sentiments I'm trying to carry across.
And that's the point I'm making. We've given a policy direction in January.
The National Communication Authority in Penny for the Abetuja ese no komate eso Ghana miamia wodo bia abef kwembetimi afaso ato enkra eye telecommunication phone komodie bi no enkoye on the sound account bi ama wona esum Ghana de hye o sa kwan so ahyase ACC master wodo o miamia wodo amafo enya sa ho na so asem akweba eye se amafo atiko no mu chem so esi sa master no ho mu a e de cancer bro mu won pren e ma won si sa master e se penfo aba ma na sa asem no amafo emo entumu
ebinim wo ha omukutia na eno no moya sa o service na wo mpotem ho no entimi nkona nim because ye ntimi amfa new radios no amma ho a ye ntimi improve service no nti me kanfo ma amanfo wo ti wo fie complain se telephone nye wo frɛ nko afi so ye de ye be yesiesie so a wo se wo mvene a e kire se radio waves e ma cancer. And radio wave in so no use or kitchen obi also microwave no a radio wave na udi heat ade no na se be ma cancer ade eno de nhwehwemu bia ni ho a e de sa evidence na ba
da bia da Ghana de hye ebo mu se be ya bampanifo nhwemu ase ne be ya odumja anyoko no se be ka akade ese fatano timi aboa odwumodi a omudi no awie payo ena ameno ka sei empanifo atuana mo ama nema ese fata betimi aboa ama Ghana National Fire Service on Jumedie be wie pe no won setimi aka emudodo na
government's commitment to improve the operational capacity of the Ghana National Service is no more in doubt. These vehicles being commissioned today will support operational duties, improve mobility, and enhance emergency response capability of the service. In the next few weeks, the technical team from the National Fire Service may be visiting some of the possible vendors who will provide these engines to ascertain the kind of engines that we will have to require. I want to assure you It is most likely by the close of this year, those fire tenders that government has promised will start arriving for the use of the Ghana National Fire Service.
Galamse yade ba kwada bia de koso edi Ghana fo enya ena amene ka sei amanbo fro ya e free bibia ni anwaso be kwa mensini mu e wo man atwe mantemu e kire mu ese Galamse fo etutu ya kan bi manipa ba ko afromatina nanom e wonsedo afro be sensia so na prepra emu oden
nti ko na machine sisu a eya adwuma nti mu hu ye say do so na mo stop machine na ye ben on ben na no mu din ko nti for man na ba no say ono de wontimi ne nanan kasa nti ajo friend mpanifo nti ye kasa no be sima dunum dunsia na pan ni ba ye ndo ba no to kwaso ndabi enyan to kwaso abatere ye nyina tete ho na pan ni ba ye nti pan ni ba ye no ka se nana ya beto wa ha de a yentimi no kasa wo ehuro mu ha nti ye de a yenko fie na yenko din komode wo bia be de ye be ka no ebe pie okwan mu ana nkofo nto hye yeso etu enese kan etu akeke bi planning for your life obi adwane by fundamental no ka say de nipa be enum ensia de tu na ka wo mo a ehne ne kura no etu na kan bi a enim say da emergency wa ha
e hono mo na asam ne memade mo monfe wo asam
kosi se America man pani yo ne ote akonya so e ba Donald J Trump e betena akonya so ebiem no na afibia edura America ban wo sike bi ode boa Ghana etimi boa se na be ya pom no nsem ebewie peyo Donald Trump ba ya pe no betwam account bi amane ka say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana man pe ne betudwa ese sa mo na entimi amount ne Ghana actually ska best America dollars no opu adwoso enwotwe.
The global architecture is changing. Some people feel that they can go on their own. But what they forget is that we're passengers in the same bus. And that bus is this globe. No country can live in isolation. There are some things we cannot deal with alone. We need to come together as a world to do that. And the only way we can do it is through the multilateral institutions that we have. And so if you say you don't want to have anything to do with World Health Organization, we're withdrawing funding and all that, they say it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when the next pandemic would hit.
Asna nana adodan kwakufa da ban ebe free abanwem no na wahye asiye AC hospital bi e wo Ghana mensini awdo bi a eni mensini asopiti ne fe agenda 111 no ebi ena ka se kopiem e wo awtu senya amanbo efro ba HB free afimpiemienu ene adwunu nan ye mpanifo entimi asi hospital ne awie no ene ye jai ama enkura awowo ene mpemre ene edimu agro
Another hospital na abadana kwaya esi ho mbua na aba begum na yenimu doctor fo ehwe mbua no hospital ho de mampam ne modan chamni nkutire gum nya izi ana ne ka ho bi nso ye kwan no so nye nti so pemfo bi na wo kana anadwo a ha adwen papa ha adwen wo fie abedu bureku yesi o yentumi nye yemfa no nto aso before ansa ne pa na bedu ona se urade ambemu a ha adwen
Ohina owo honom na nakwaku ahen de ne de asonsemi so se
enkutire ne emmaku ya ne mampam na abegu nso so ho nti mampam mu akase na abegu ho saa mo anu so kura mpo na hofu na okwo ha aye huma enipa se enipa ne saa mo anu bedi friends en ensa wo so nti enwo akase nyina kogu se kwa bia ne ho nti kwa anu mo ni na ba begu ayi aje na ho nipa bia yale ebata ye ho ana se ye ndu ya ne sem so kura enye ndiama yale de ye ta yale pa
Okasa wiye ena safo hina wo awutu bosoma bena Daniel Opei edene de eka ho se
abanda Daniel free so no se yensan to aso ye by abane to aso ma yanka anka ni beji pa
ene ura aban asopeti bia adwumafo ye adwuma honom no omdodo na ba na eba fo account ma Ghana le hye bia de sobo eto Ghana ba sa ban tumi mu ase na be ya apomdim adwumafo de benya dodo na o ya sopeti ahodo ene kase aso ye hwe o man apomde o esem so eto na mo amase ye kase nipa be se mpem sia ene ahaneye fo mu agogo aban ya sabia ahodo so anya adwuma emo anye Ghana fo enkwa
health adwumayefo mo wo fi o mo bro apimo ha more than 100,000 our monthly fee. The current financial current was about 8,000. So with that you not say oh far adding obia per se unya. Nti sa a friend says I say intensity na yenya throughout the period no from the beginning is a sa na beba
Owie ni nkasa ya mu no de to dwa se aban ane so ade hunu kese pa ene se omanfo a wonom ewo sebi nkurase ene biaya a den se obenya ayarehwe ne ayaresa no wona wafa won yi ebeboa ama won so wanya ayarehwe ne ayaresa emu chefa.
Previously no na ka ye recruitment na ye bokini nyina to other than headquarters or the region na ye HR for ya try your office aka say we ko crew eso we ko crew eso we ko crew eso enti say bia obi okura na nka wo prefer say ya nka obetena ni crew but ye be post na ko ba before we no ya ma obi akwan say wa chusu ba bia opese ye adwuma enti if you look at it my suspicion is that omo fa sa hono ibe ye omo sa
Abambi ene so nso betimi aboa sane bia ne manfo ahonyehi aye awokum wo so betimi ate ene ye kasa wo bepiem o manga na hanum a amanbo empanifo ebo echima mensin bes ahanu ene adwesia ba akonom embes ahanu ene adwene de ahonyehi ane ahokyere de eso atipa wo yi estimate fido apoye mantemu efremu a
Ghana Statistical Services for nhwehwemu ya waye wachiremu se mensin an dodo eye ahamienu ene aduosia baako ene odi omu esi honom eye san hwehwemu no ne kowie etwe no na mensin ahamienu ene aduonum a wokomu no wahu se wafe apemienu ene aduonu baako mu digosi afe apemienu ene aduonu numu no ohia buruburo esote pa Deputy Statistician Omar Seidu editor Adom kase no mu se
ohia nye se ebia wo sika na oni sika nko a ye onioma bebre a ye hwehwe ma e kire se nipa we ana efidua we ehia omo na de hwehwemu kire se out of 261 district I work Ghana ha no between 2021 to 2025 emu 250 are improve on ehia ewo sa district no na sa 250 o ma improve no enne nkire se ye fimu in fact district back one omudi kan ewo hiemu ewo Ghana na Suya Yonyo ewo North East region
bejina anopa sabodo ene besomo ese bedwem kase no aha ene de besie Ophelia afia mankwa tamaklo abekaresa Eric Esiedu kejuwa nankasa ansuha pacho boko de
pacho nyame adom na nso
si nyame adom nso hu ye pa
erade as
sidin wa mani nya Eric Esiedu
pacho fasoso
me fasoso ese o introduce ni ye obi e first time a wo hwe no ntiboni din ni nyina
Eric Esiedu agosi pacho bo din ni nyina wa
Dabi wo bo
agosi
ye ma me penny ze boy
minim ne so
no minim de so sese boni di ni ye
mi
ye ma de bodi Bismarck insia
ni Bismarck biem
what is ha boni di ni na ma no
miss akwasi mpacho udi ni de say
bo na nim
e wo se oni Bismarck biem
oni Bismarck oni ho Bismarck
na
Bismarck akwasi
it any open biazo
e was so
on document
really
and there was so but document bi am yele fufuro bi ni ho a Bismarck e was
enye asem ko best set so Bismarck no ante
e o document say ya ngomene
wo students for ni Bismarck e no
na make it won ti asem ya ngomene
na Ghana card nso e
enso asesa
o se asesa ba on fa ayafide bia mechire obi an ya je
ya no we de uduru ha wa hwe mbe ko jojo makaze go
ba ba be chire chire odi enti wa asesa na be
o mbe mo chire chire
o customers no enti no asesa odi no e de mi ase amenchia me ma me no pe wada
okay
ambo fa no pe me chia umjiri ese nyame adom ho ye so on se monitors ne doso hu se kwasi gina mu no afraid ne adere wa ma
me balo what is it ne hoye
am se me adwuma na me bie do no
okay
na me bie do no
Because this is no the na challenge wo hu no say name no say name now say san it raises a lot of questions.
Abrofudi to look at it.
Yes, Abrofudi to look at it. Yes, say yeah, nipa bebre kray movie from Abrofudi no to look at, but say name no. Dear name was say name. Because we intimi say papa.
Okay.
Na say bia ne papa ni din na ba akope. Ene da so say bi ofiliofori. Na say mawari na mawari say you ofilia tamaklo.
Yeah.
Nti say no wo betimi asese.
Wo ware etulo waso affidavit wo kunu din na aba be ka okunu din. But you can't obia, yeah. On worry, yeah. Cause what's affidavit? Send them change. If I saw Ghana a NI office, Naka so quitting, Naka so sound send name. A bit me take you 1 year.
What's the sign?
I no more heard him.
Well, you need to also contact Ghana Police Service.
Be another I could do bonny.
Be a not bonny be a ben.
Yeah.
And I just BT system, no.
Yeah, remember say. Ai, tieni.
Era asara peso aje bre. Na de so bususo to anisa.
Our area ho.
Me area di anopai.
Wow.
Me ba na pete kakra. Na mba manimu abedru em say 37 wonom no. Unsa fe mu awe.
Aha nyina.
As from yeah, ha nyina so awe.
Yeah, yeah.
And
more side hand dey bury because to dey this side okra highway. No be mpa ye no. Say ready men so into.
Obi so dey say into pass.
Omo ayinu mu no nwura ni mu no. Easting ho sa no.
Yeah.
Ha yeah wo.
Omo dey am o me nsuo no.
Ore so no gugu kama.
Nwura no ho.
Nwura no.
Na hai. Yeah, because what you say so muna pa you say to wa na ya head
ya dey toy
omonyo
so bo twetwe ni nyina ana mo dey sit down mo twetwe ni nyina ana mo dey sit down
peja ndan
do wa pa kanepa wura do wa enwura ye nua ayo say wura pa ye jini nyina ye twetwe ni nyina
nene ye dey sit down
wonam ho cry say na ha mo ya sure say na enua sisi ha kra but obo de yard ye
e be twadua si dan say e be hwese ye ntwadua ne yo dwumaku hwese ho
oh yes
enya forestry
forest commission yes who say ye ka say me ntwanua ensi dan but ye ntwanyina enua nyina emu emfensi dan dodo what so afie kan say kwa ho nyina akosi prada at least nka anya hwe kra no yenya a certain portion bi
sana ka me kan
se ka se ka utwa adua ba utwa ba ko adua
ba ko me say yes ye demarcation yi ne enim say ahanom ene kwan eda aha ye besi dan ya ne won chane nso we chichire si etwagu
kwan si etwa ni nyina egu
ama twa ni nyina
because serious nti ama say no ehwe beba
oh yes it also ye dum like kakra bi a ufli hit ni bebre no
eno adwen ne maso
I think say
etwagu si
ye etwagu a ye mpa alternative bi ye nsa nuadua keto by the time a enu so benyini no na ya benefit was a kwan ye yo sadie yo enua de ni kwan se etwatwagu e wo se ben ye
enti ye dum like kakra bi show back to ma
efuo nso aba ayini mu nti se atomota forest say
yeah
e ho nso hu se enua no wo yes no nti na the last time ha cho kwan no
yeah
atomic ho omutwitwa ye no because na ene electricity wo yes no e prepare no ni ade nti na yete ase ba no nche se etu ase me I think say e pan say be ya nkan fene say wo yes no obenya ne ba bia fa ne
ade say say ye pruning because at least man ye hwiko agre kakra na mesua ye o Jesus nim say there's something called pruning nti entwadua ni nyina entwatwa so kakra ye twatwa ho no say be ya ne e cause disturbance no ye be ye no e dey for na otwadua mu ni nyina dey for because e pese e ton asase mu bi so family fie dia e ha adwen
ba nnuane bi nso anyini o
oh yes yes
oh na no se be last month mo or early this month yeah edua ye ko tuwo ombo kure ha ya dan so ma kwan wa na oni aboga etu that 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago oh Sarah so to ho nti ana radi on the nim kwan no me kan ko be hu
Russia
na oni ma de
etu ye anya se buyo nti so hu se edua no ache asiama no no nti no sa na wo se wildlife and as a forestry commission omo hwe no omo ntwitwa because adua na etu ye no sa time na ka bi nam ho nipa bi na ho se bia
eventually asmaba
ebe hwere obi nti I don't know
but I was see
yeah
enye ma
you're right Martin that's ma you better to live on Adom TV Badwam ago kan sie kejwana kasa ne Erica sie du bwadi na Pablo Ama bana padi bo twe kame ho na afin no Franco Trading Enterprise na DBS Industries Limited here sia konkon eden sam no ebra ye be chase na ye de afi the senior national soccer team the Black Stars of Ghana catch it. We know can say a few days to the World Cup. It's a amanfo chase name on squad Ghana ye hwe CMC be name ye de ne ade on Friday ye bo friendly game and ye bo friendly game new year in Chakra no ye say de na betodwa 55-man provisional squad no mu ye ya tele for head copy more World Cup na sene ade Carlos Queiroz one ye coach at my Ghana Black Stars or kasa actually mo say kwan bia so nim say time obeje adwuma na short there but na famu there na the onimu nyina no de be shema hwesa Ghana betumi akọte ho ani mo World Cup na say
in this short period of time my job it is based on two ways I would say. First of all, I'm doing a very honest and loyal assessment and I'll call it an integrity report of every single detail that we are good or we have to improve. World Cup competition, which I have the privilege to play a couple of them, is not a walk in the park. People must have that thing very clear. Number two, every single nation, every single club of fans and teams and coaches, all of us, we have the same expectations to win and succeed. But in order to win and succeed, because it's easy to say, I want to win the World Cup. We go there to win the World Cup. Like many people, they want to buy a private jet. But you have, it's easy to have wishes in life, but you have to pay the price. You have to be ready to pay the price to achieve those dreams. And to play a World Cup and compete in a World Cup is really, really very, very difficult. As I said, all of our opponents, they have and they want the same. But only few nations, they really deserve at the end the trophies and the winning feelings of the World Cup. In order to reach that level, you have to have the right players, talent players, good preparation, be ambition, hard work, because you have only two options in that way. Or you choose the easy way, or you choose the hard way. And the hard way, you have also to be wise. And as I said, you have to pay the price. And this is...
So, on the Ghana coach, they two job how has a bit improve the Ghanaian side. Now, aside at Waswaka, players' ego. Sounds like to be ego. Let me have team. No, to be to me call in a positive way to help the team. One day I'll say ego the pepper. Players no ego. More any day. More say maybe na meet me up Bob. You what baby you jine ego the bit markers me bwashe. On yes a better was slow be any there. But you should positively pa.
You have your ego. I have my ego. Everybody have egos in life. The problem is not to have egos. It's just to put the egos at the service of the national team. And I am very much confident. I saw the games. The players from Ghana, they do that. They do that. They commit themselves. Sometimes we don't win. Sometimes it's not possible. The other teams. But it's not the issue of the egos. So I love to work with egos. I need them in the team. I need that when Panama and England watch to our players, they say, "Wow, these guys,
they're equally up to
they know why they are here."
And so Carlos Queiroz, then somebody to Ghana no. Yes, yes. Ghana team akwakushia England na mako mwamu ho da be munche Hurricanes am so ye Ghana ni woni mborobo we heavy pa ni ade no ne sama Carlos Queiroz ade to Ghana ade ayenko yanim ne enko the Ghanaian Premier League Media Sporting Club champions of the 2025-2026 Ghanaian Premier League omo in style over the weekend omo out of Lions and we here with the game to spare. Now Sports and Recreation Minister Kofi Adom say Kasafa Ghana League ni mo chiremu. So yes, Media Magic. Yes, boy we ni ade but name ebu SSS league ni mo let me attract more sponsors.
yema ejina year more fire sponsorship beba more fire ebe attractive fans back to the stadium.
Yeah, more fire.
Attractive fans back to the stadium. Sponsorship better than sponsorship will be able to retain quality players. And national team no after men spend sika say me to ticket Ediama Jordan from baby awo say ombra. Na after me to ticket Ediama party say ombra me to ticket may because many of the players will be here.
More fire.
And the friend on now offering the team bus and now Prempre the first international airport or fruit planer or bank or bus straight to camp and cause here BBR.
More fire.
So it will reduce the cost of whatever running our national teams.
More fire, more fire.
So it's a good thing. Muma yen sharing local league, the premiership, the Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, no yen no professional.
More fire.
The officiating officials, omunye fair. Some may not go to Omunko Stadium because Nipana Junior say, oh, game you cry, you're fixing already. The Omunye calculation, even before the match. Such things and attractive. Okay, all right. If you want to do.
Okay, and so Honorable Sports Minister Orako Fidi Adams in some hour there to Ivano na Penny Beshe, the Public Accounts Committee in some way course Sika able boss what tell now African Games a course on Musika Assembly Brina Sanko Piu or Public Accounts Committee. I say NH was 35.8 million be PM1 penny for a show my son cacao. More happy person anymore. Scan ya spend your but in Sisu Papani and of course Kwaku Fuswasari doctor or non LOC chairman and a face papa on the Public Accounts Committee penny for any more when you drain someone on Chims Ghana Yabok House so.
The 30 million that the minister has said it was duplication, and sir, if an internal auditor up your game now unsupported claims 35.8 million. Just for 6,000 police officers. It was the so-called, I don't know whether they call it Africa Games or All Africa Games.
Chairman is African Games.
It's Africa Games. And they spent 35.8 million 2024 for police officers. And we don't have documentation on it. How?
I mean, this was the bill submitted by the police at the end of the games, and I was really baffled when the bill was submitted to me because we didn't reach that agreement. Initially, they were to have policemen to assist in carrying out police duties. We were initially even feeding them. Then they pulled out. And from nowhere, at the end of it, they brought this bill. And I wrote to them to justify why such a quantum. And they couldn't justify. So that is where we've gotten to. I was shocked to the marrow with the kind of bill they brought. And I said, please give us justifications and break it down to support what you are claiming.
How many weeks did the games go on for?
We started from the first, second, third, with regard to the early games. But officially, the game started from 8th to 23rd. But we had early games. So give or take, let's say we had about 2 weeks.
2 weeks of game.
About 3 weeks. Let's say from 1st to 23rd. So let's take it for 3 weeks.
Let's be generous and
right, in some way, be actually, man, Kawa, the guy Bob was it was my brain. No, wow. Now, if you're quite my mind, so Arsenal on the brink of winning, I feel Premier League. No, I can one win on the Crystal Palace, but and Necra City and to me, I share Bournemouth for a call meeting for some time now, and Shano. City and to me, and share Bournemouth for Arsenal at League, you know, even before the Crystal Palace, And 1-0 last night, Emirates last home game of the season. Yanko Emirates bra. Right, 1-0 Arsenal. Now, Kikako and not say yes. Set pieces in their fee at Arsenal power 22 different Premier League games this season. More Asher from a set piece and say yeah bosses in now set pieces there. Arsenal Ajo Mudin was at the anymore in Badwam and the Manchester City bought 7:30 now for Chelsea and the Tottenham Hotspur, so they are going to Tottenham person avoid relegation. Chelsea new coach Xabi Alonso soba be how and also want some ebesia question so mame Brazil Neymar was scored Neymar ejiremu den on also called World Cup ni be anya some keto akranti and also one summer now 23 days to the World Cup. You go to 2 Sanya to 42. Yes, World Cup is coming. Ghana ye train your squad no. Among for name name there. Yani Croatia no group Croatia swan name squad. Look at Modric change them den anya easy cry. Enti you go to name corner there. About 23 days World Cup minutes at the end yes
World Cup minutes. Akanda no edonomi ensana 2026 FIFA World Cup no Ejebo enche na ejano enya abedu. Na ma wodo mi ensa USA, Canada, and Mexico and afi 2026 FIFA World Cup no. Waje esi won stresso. Afi die ama wodo erianan enwotwe. Ene wonyina woba be pre crew abako eho. So afi hwan ene beje crew no esi ne stresso. Ene ye group F wo bra ye hwe on Belgium. Ya kawiase na borobo a waje din ewo mu yie pa. Belgium akọ World Cup no tunum. Obra na de di kan 1930 Uruguay ejisi won stresso no. Belgium coach media ni bia group stages na ena wo fimu. Sansuna Mexico 1986 opo homodin SI echo World Cup ni bia. Wodu semi-finals na woto so enan e wasa dwumedie nim. Obra ne France boy a wodi ntwo. Enyina ye be kai Belgium golden generation na eye Brazil 2014 and afis Russia 2018. Mbranti be say Kelvin De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, Romelu Lukaku and afis no na waka. Won and na tuto na for say anka one breast no waiting at the World Cup no. Erama woman na so no 2014 dia wadi weni etrase no. Wodu quarter finals and afis 2018 dia no. Ano ena ye de wabo homodi yepa e wa obakwasemu se ka FIFA World Cup e de ma Belgium eno toso miensa. Qatar 2022 ne de nya de obo homodin group stages na ena wo fimu afi 2026 dia so eni da so ebetimi afi Nazareth abana ebre eni krabia na betre.
So no na de koso World Cup minute me de bro na no pay here and DBS Industries Limited and so started to the na no bosu bosu na chance papa ho DBS na dia basa so Franco Trading Enterprise so kan wa e den sam na bro Franco Trading Enterprise. Your sponsors are baby omoke o me de ba. Pablo I'm a banner party with me producers Kedwa na gasane Eric Asidu boy this is the fear ne bra. What's over to you?
Enya na eja koto so radio.
Right.
Right. Na if you are the way you be called online by Ebola no. Ese Ghana for ye me ni na ho. Na mestre Ministry of Health. Se na manfo ni ewo social media so no. Yempe social media content creators bi. No mo create content around social Ebola no. Educating na manfo. Why? Esre.
Aba Ghana yet oh.
Remember Drew Ghana.
So Uganda ne DR Congo.
Yeah, ni DR Congo for na.
Inti.
Enya challenge.
But some more press statement no.
Oh yeah.
You should also ya. Ya no an ye ken.
E nyina mo eho ban. Na yesi mi enye no, mi enye. Ye fa mo eho ban fa free eho. Enko fa asem bi ama metu yeso.
Ebola.
Anoding.
Yeah, you to kwan no. So yeah, but no, and the bano. Uganda ne DR Congo de. But I went to 4 nim near there. Right now, what's in a moon, nim baby, and nipano free but. Ten one say, be a hoop buying or marks and a shenedy. A katakata, one was on sat, no near dear boy, near the ye. Would the immune system near strong? Now, what's yanya wa?
I would do it.
Sir.
See, you was here now. See, you're quite more like 0302211701, 0302211702, 703. Zoom this year active. But you're joining here now. So far headline, Ebra. So adomonline.com. I was one shot dead, chief and others sustained injuries in violent clash at Bibiani and Nyaso Galamsey site.
Yeah. Yeah, some.
Where a one no.
Was.
Was. Oh.
MP now can.
There be mechanic no ta free
answer he akis me.
Separate as one for coincidence na namboa. Ananya ma.
Say we kwai.
We be ni anwea so ana. Oh okay.
Yeah, obobodi ni de.
Rode galam safely.
Na nane ne mpanimfo akọ no mo kọhwe amane. Wi eche nso mo ba o ma ama o mo dada. etutu tutu ama say ba ko afri mu eno ase boas the pictures me say boas Augustine Boa the picture ne by and we are hoping nanane others no mo
yeah so mo afo no mo to mo I said, court grants 63.5 million Ghana cedis bail to former NAFCO CEO and wife in corruption trial. It must be idiot.
Yeah, some 63.5. Na ba kuna omo ye no be na yeah, some more.
Hey, abemusom.
I can save the date. Come on.
I'll be cherry pa. Hey.
And to us way.
Okay. Some ministries are collapsing due to lack of funds. Efia MP claims. Some ministries we want more dear me. Capre.
So come obehu ministries.
But no metin say the deputy minister of finance. And so church them say some so nya nokure. O say nya nokure da. Am for the person here omo ankasa politics that too forcing. Ministry be also money sika bia no. O money sika. But no crazy of you says some of the ministers also complaining. Yes,
no crack a crab.
The minister of finance. Mum brushing is our way. Mum brushing because more ekano. Only ministry honor.
Sir. Information when you
some ministers are complaining. Some ministers are complaining. The doctor can say to force him, me just brushing just under the carpet keke. Now what? Because for example, the education minister by announced say you have 50,000 teaching and non-teaching staff. Before a cabinet minister will make such an announcement, now it means that Ghana buying abu and West for that. Yet so by recruit myself me for 7,000. So dear the CMA a drop from 50,000 to 7,000. Is it because one finance minister and cause when you approval from cabinet, when you approval from finance minister and one announce 50,000 and so ministers are complaining. Dr. Otufo says rather, yeah, now him. 2 US nationals arrested over stand at enclosure of famous monkey punch. Hey. Okay. But Escabolas. Hey. Babo. Escabolas. Yamere.
Oh.
And you know, coffee chrome. Oh, Escabolas.
Nana akwasi siya be ma ba so bibia mo ko
me hoye na say disqualify
won e busa me kwa so ma e afia man kwa oba jamba papa bia won sheda ne wo fa wo kasa wo mi na je che ne kasa ono so mo ye
ya hoye pa
ba fe mo je to
yes ya fe
sana beba nchami kamia to wa fi isi yu jin ko fi amankwa wa fi isi da so kuma ko chiano ami man mo ye ma pa on wa fi isi ma mi fi amankwa ani mi kro di kro na nansia be ma we yan kato mo fa ma ba o mi ama e se o twena ni me o do to bi person so ye chama bi o wa fe to wo ku party no ba o mi ama na nsi fo I didn't pay for I'm a real order to be MVP for paying for now. Or better than what that then never one day. Manuka say me a police station youth organizer to peace at the man as an example said, will ye and the father say 155 every you know say how many it's a semada.
Na ya no one you almost from my
any pay for so omna order to be na e get them war o ma madia Chama from peace wo good party no
But ya da SK da se pay ko zoom na fe ko fa Bismarck e Bismarck so ba ya chiu
say adwuma no
yeah Bismarck ko there
mpachi nyame adomo
ya da me as
na mo te say
nyame abia so ya pa adwuma na
fe pa adwuma na sometimes ya na adwuma na atwen kaka
yeah
Catch sister Fiasa, ya or any inbox, send any message be, but I say on pay attention.
I want here, no, Facebook
messenger.
That's a Facebook.
Facebook.
Messenger, yeah, and then you move, yeah, me pa.
Ano pay the M-Pesa mekaka krane IMF na ya papa free mono.
Okay.
Yeah, nti master says no yes expenditure na say me and the home because we believe in the African dream. Because even cry, you know, outside the high, you know, say, oh, how, NASA, what two and you hear what you say, Africa is the future of the world. And yes, papa no money, you know, more manage economy, na, you know, you to know, so any future of Africa, Madam Massey.
Yes, that's say, Nana Boama, good morning.
Morning, Officer, no one from here.
Nana, who ye, Yentio?
My Granny, oh, yeah.
Is it a granny?
I feel quite good. Hey, Nana Boama.
Oh, yeah, Yamiano.
Yo, my mention neighbors to collect communication director over. Nothing and I can't national Gaza, man, in the South International Master Brother. I will see, and then they call your son to my phone.
Yeah.
I will see, over Kaiser, Tata Fubu Bridge.
Yeah.
Fubu, brand, 24 bread, and son, amount for bread, and son, and 24 bread, and my. They say, Tata so gay, so and so will me. Yes, sir. Invest for Bayer Panama, I check Rory Stan on Bayer. If you didn't 24 years ago, you're very for Friday, get a big boom. But yes, now, how many from Emma said, Mother, I'm working to almost a cell room, and so more for a second. You won't care friends what Calcassian and Manso. And yes, sir. Yeah, you let me in me a man near offer for a quagra, a pound so by me in the BT. There's also when you say, yes, to rent to that, and if a road meter. To a graph and again or more okay. If more the boom it's all now one will do there. So about the great efforts, you know. Pray grandma for sorry.
Okay, that's that. Mampo dear no, the Minister for Roads and Highways sure say Omen in Tentem. Because I quite no say your question that since 2023. And I'm sending maybe church our committee and me anye. Eti nempe for no wonder that but that is minister sure said they work on it expediently. So there be a certain perform bit me Adom. Hello, good morning. Yanko Zoom.
Minister Kasama.
Millicent. Vincent. Okay.
Hey, as so be Shebri.
Vincent morning.
On mute you.
On mute you now. Well, what's your Zoom say day? Yanto count. Click the microphone. It's a microphone no.
But good morning.
Good morning, yeah.
You have necessary. On the booming tack and all the oil money and pay. I say anything to Abba or Catholic for that problem happening. So, why you recruitment in the Bassa, what be a coin say? Oh, for be no be a navy. Not young people forget propaganda be was so 2028 news why you campaign ama NBC. Young people didn't be only non necessary no more form and then opposite. Was it 2021 but all 4 more? They know when be when I don't know you. Oko social media be a can once or be a can once at the end of the day. Mita Kando. President Mahama just run Papa on Casanche. On Casanche, Colonel Carcacondo. Okay. Or you want to be your fan to one or Casanet doors to the Casanet doors to that.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Okay, Ayen, good morning.
Good morning, Daddy.
Nyamia be ahoye pa. Yenti. Na de mabesha ha.
Mabesha onyado ye onyado ye juma amajuma ni tumbo. Eza na pay na de ha de tani to jama. Ude moment news I think that 3 times to 4 times a day anapa. Elia.
Any number.
Any cassette and music.
Yeah.
But you move me now Elia ne we dey interest in say mo most aksamu dimo na mo digido akoshe 10 amaya and I do it in 10 o'clock news na ka e no nyama ma ye le dey na ye ntumi enye bi ahwe.
Okay.
Na ka ye bi so abetina wa ahwe na ye ega Adom na ye dey teacher ye ye fa na about 10 o'clock na me news we try na hampa.
Okay.
That you must start nyama mo fa news ni bi kwashe 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Te ba ya sa kwa Adom online. The news ni nyina ne others bi.
Me ko be do there.
Ehonu yate ase pa.
Atu ase ya.
Ehonu yate wase.
Atu ase. Atu ase.
Ti wa kan 24.
Perfect. Atu wana mori ama why? Yeah, that's pa.
Yes. Abibia we fidie no daha.
Sure.
Our person will enjoy BB.
Or person BB. Or TBA. Yes. Yes. Hello, good morning. Samson.
Morning.
Now we are there.
Then we're going to some more. Belgium for you.
And I won't point Juma.
Yeah, be me point Juma. And I'll see you Juma.
Okay.
Yo, make sure Tribuda Hima, you see a friend people's mother. Now, my chair, mini see. So. I'm just some here.
The
Yamias. Said the minu and the kind say, hey, what has seen Libya and ye monitor Bibia moye. Now, media kakra bit me a cabo has seen say. Me, Madis, the update to the say, oh my Ghana, Yayakasi. A bra opted for unitary system of government in the neighbor 3 to 5 million. They say we are almost 30 million plus. They think, Yemma, man pending for any chief justice or omo, Aqua Mahumi GM, I don't know, young forming second chamber. Like a decision being taken piano. A mofan call for scrutiny. Said the bayan from Subia Yem or man and Cosono. Kaye at Nyakoso, Naka Council of State in Yemuno, because me no Jumadia or Moody. That is the deck I can.
Some say it has it. Hey, 2 p.m. I'm so about. We have ever.
And off on pay your watching.
Maybe 2 p.m.
Yeah, yeah. Na me ne besmark ne gina so ansa na mo amaka nyina
take phone mo ya go na adaso
anya no kwe
is it the end
anya no kwe so adaso anya no kwe so 2 p.m. majalo
ayo bi na ya ayo
you were the first person something joining number second
yo 2 p.m. go dey me for no so
ated odo bapa Christy Babusa no eto omo na na omo hum akwasi odo ando mogo yemfa no nto nchen anopai de mechia chairman na kwasi Augustus still chairman maintain one honorable Vida Ade na Finn Reagan akwasi meka sataso asem ne kakra because se wo fra santama pon kwa adwira sa wo sane sataso ho mu no ehɔ no a ekwan no a enye unse wo sane nsuo mu ho no nsuo to a enye afi na e happy no e sha ase enye ne ba unse last year no mo yesen kombe bridge no ba ase amfa ba no ade e course wo ho no God being so good se na enye se bi e wiem na ate na cars bi ba na ye ye anke no ade esi wo sataso no na enye asempa enti we the road minister e be sere ekwan no ye busy road omo ko a table omo ko yin to omo nyama ya akwasi on more serious no so asante mampo for ye be sere omo MPP election omo ye wo ho no entokwa na niema a ekoso meti aspirant bi say aspirant o catch police officer say fuck off ama aspirant ni nipa etimi bo police officer asum e dia na ekoso ye politics mo MPP adai aya mo NDC for election aya asumdie o man aya asumdie man o to mo me fa asumdie ntinam amen aba
brase okay so techno we the fache wodina ama
bibi
okay bibi
okasa esi am yonko pa ba ko pa
okay
mi school bibi o nti na me ni nyina na e to ama me asere sa free of answer you be NDC organizer na me ka say okay me de say IMF no yefi ho me pa bo ni say grounds no youth ni bre uba me peso so mo bre obia target so be ni adwuma ye ti mesre maban no ene me penifo say si efi IMF na omo madwuma ne mra na me pa cho father for one yeti ase father for one yeti ase but omo madwuma ne mra na youth no NDC youth no so nye binye de to so biem eye de pi minwe ba be kan sisi yi ofo se ayerebi akemoda that's eye kwetu ne peso aso that former kwetu ne peso aso eye MP na PR no wafimu no kwesi akwa ne PR no eye abatu ya omunsi abotre se enkwanta utie story na enkwanta omo beto omo ye bibi ho yi obi afimi ni ade ehunu speed a accident kese we akosi o omo lusu nyoma bebre abrante young boy nti MPP omo lesson omo ye kan said in sembeba nsɛm a wuo mu no sɛ mu twa na mo de aba so a mo sɛ party no o metra ekyire bɛ 40 years da ma se nyame nhyira
yes yeah that say nyame ka efa your last caller na e fancy Bankai good morning
Minia Bema
Patrimento
Patro Fiamma Papume
Yame Adom
Yeda Yame ase aminchia ye papa Freddy Blay na yenchia ye papa Imana Makofubua ene Honorable Kwesi Bonzo ne Ajekum the current DC Elembele edanu ye kan say ha na minister no wo galamsey ye koso ya tese se ye ba beti ankobla nim eje se ankobla no emu asi nsuo no ndete na ye de ye galamsey na befa nsuo na masisi a nsuo mpo nya babimpo na afa the next time am be ba Adom TV so no ba ko gina ankobla na no ho na matwa ama mahu de ye kan say ye street boss a wo Elembele no afana almost 98% off. Yaba to abape na ehun se MP na ba eye Honorable Imana Kofiboa na oba be siesie. Ya kwan a eda ewura anyinase kwan no mu ho no. Enso atutu 2028 gon se na oba be ye. Anyinase market, the whole Nzema market bakumpa. Yenyina eboa ye mame no mo. Eye anyinase market. Ene da chi Friday ya no. Nsuo no to ye me ho eye ma yesre no anyinase no te se ubeye MP a eye namum oni ne nsa no adwuma ba kompo wo anyinase a bi ota adwuma mpo mi ebi mpo na maguru no anya bi mpo adan aye ye kan se abane de wanwene mahama the papa president won so anwene dollar wa down da bia ye kan sem bi o mo se dollar and reflect e wo grams
okay
ye nto ade lolly fair ye ntete so nti yesre 2 years ayekoi hwe nkoso ofu plane na wote ato ka mu accident ni bebre ni man koye ye papa wo su bempa kan say ye nim na se to abane de ma
ye papa ka o mankai yeda say no peso onso tumi e kan afa yes wadam we fancy na ye fa hair tips
no mra ndi ho hia 5 minutes ye nche te week mu de prevent bends
okay bends yeah okay hey when Padikesi akisi mini oba pakisi ye wa mantem
mo fanche why
yami adwatch
mo fanche eda mo say ti yanko fa
health tips
5 minutes mo shemra and so mena wasemo akwa Adom TV Badwam health tips so 5 minutes bia juada de kosi fia de rade dom ye ne a yenya nim de phone won di nkomo wo yapom di mo nsam wiki mu ye wo kolebu bens unit ye ntiame aba ha ene se hye ne doso ade anke yenye betimi a prevent nti ade na doso sa enu nti ena ye di kan ye di hu nkomo dada ne ene na wotwe mu ye hwe prevention ehu ene ne management enra yaka insohie enkwan no ne ade esia ne wo se wo ye enimanimu ye ansana wo de no aba hospital ne no ye behwe eja nso eja ahye wo management no so etesey oba afia ye mo akwaba ye da se papa wadaro ma uguso a wo kire ye ti ye hwe eja nso
enti mede fra no behu se mede first aid ni nyina efra
yes
sene a mo amu fie no amu hwe ye no se ba se bibi sa asia obetimi aso no ye fa no eja ana saving gas ana bibia eja a wo yusu e wo fie memba ne mben memfa se curtains
okay
enti me fa se wo ye aduane e wo eja de ana se wo jade ehia curtains tenten
okay
obia wujade no o curtains ho na hange kete kra mema na nya tenten se ne eja to ho a wo betimi aso ano ntem eja no o gas no mema ne ben o cylinder no
okay
o stove no bia stove no wo no ma emu ntwe se beye kra o cylinder no enwa abonten na o stove no enwo inside anajo ba beda akronfo nti watam wade de aba inside. Okay. Ade chi a wasan atanwo ade de akwa akosi abonten. Mema ne mben. Okay. Se ben a eno so boa ama eja etimi to eho ntem. Se ba se eja to mu a. Na eja ato watade. Ana se eja ato efie. Eden na ese woye. Eja to watade mu na ehyepe. Obronyi say stop, drop and roll. Okay. Stop, drop and roll. Okay. Jina. Na daho. Okay. Na muni.
De mu atofie mu he na ujina muni.
Ato watade mu. Okay. Munye dwane a enframa na udi dwane no. Enu be ma ahyew. Nti wo be hyepa. Na mo munya kukudro jina ho. Se obi enim se eja tomata adiem na magina na mada fompe eja ni dum. Okay. Efi se mframa ne nya kese e wo fom se wo muni a. Na mom se wo tremika mframa na no efa ne te sese na wo de mframa soja no ubomu sa na ebom. Nti men kai mo ya obatubo ye be kai se student bi no mu di agro bi na omu de eja university bon se no obi suja na eja na tonata de mo so na fofo ne fu se no di drimika udrimika ni nyina na ehye mo nti ansa na ne na fofo ne hu se da bi eye aja na ehye no nti no drimika no na ahye nti se eja eto wata de ba na hu se eja to bi ata de mo a chinipa no gina ho na fa ne to fo no role uwi afensuo fo no. Okay. Nti unya yesape na edum eja no na fe wapepa no ho fefefe. Okay. Na odina ko hospital. Enu so hu hia yen pa. Efse yemu bebre ni ya yenim. Se eja to yemu awie no atoya taade mu no yesi me kwa hwehwe sekan me kwa hwehwe knife nti me betwa ansana me hu dia meye ena se eja to fia maame tremika fifie honom janiama na aka no na enhye na save your life sa emframa smoke no a ekowu mu no ehye wahrawa smoke na any inhalational burns a kill more than dia nipa susu. Okay. Enti obi ho no ma na ne car etu musie na wo car di akire na saa mframa tuntum na ba ho no mo ya wo nipa ko no ya hwese den na ya wo hu wo hu wo mo se wa start se wo bowa saa de ni nya sipe no hu se wo hye wa hrawa wo hye wo lungs. Inti smoke ye bibia se ehyi wo fia menka se me kofa me TV me kofa me radio me kofa me phone me kofa me say dwane film. Okay. U dwane film a na wa save your life ye wo no na sa ne ama no na nka ho but u remu a enu momu no so kwa koku na wewu
ya say anti safwa ompo na ye tene nka na wotwe mu entete a wode ma ye no kwan ye nyina e be faso na eja no esie no ne ebeye a prevent na ebebo ye ho ban e ho nkomo endpoint homeopathic clinic adaroma na nkomo ye de ebro wonti ofa number no screen so a ebeye nda ochina nkwa hoode wo hwa fia amankwa tamaklo ne antisafo abetwa so ewo ye nkomo ye. Yada say yamo kwa baby me Adom TV Badwam na ohye na umre no wada agenti yada say health tips no wadi atum dodo nyame sha papa pasua de ni ye ne tie de ye kan nyina hyehye no bens no kwan ye nyina be fa so na ya prevent bens no ehun komo na ye de ma na wotwe mu ti mesro ye nyina ye ntie na ye mo ye ho ban emfree enhyehye ehun say ye aduane say ye nsuo hye say ye electricity bi na efo bi mu ahye no ni nyina no ekoso ben kwara ni tichu ye hwe omu ye pa endpoint homeopathic clinic adwumako yi nti ene ye de ebro won ti mesro ya na one ne de nsa so ya we bi ene kasa bebo papa Franco Trading Enterprise phones papa de won ye ne ho your phones ne ho accessories bibia e wo Franco ti mesro sa wo phone de enkodira nkwanche bia ko Franco ho no fama enu ochi no ye wo iPhone enso ka ho ye was smart TV so ho Franco or one air conditioner a bo papa anu onwuno your chest freezers or refrigerators or washing machine. You will be blender, any generator, any gas and electric stove. CCTV cameras. Or be here be say your office, say your school, say you're sorry. Your shop in your be your monitor the air cost so. I will call Franco. The amount boss swing now when you be Franco numbers in 0246 423 338 0246 422 338 and 0555 939311 0555 939311. Now on a Franco Trading Enterprise akasa ene Ebnada onim ne ye too far na yakọ Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital. Ehona Dr. Sheikh Amin Bonsu ewo one Dr. Osewusu. Na wo mo base o mbeboy wa pomudi nkomo. Adom TV dey this obi ka say ye nhwe kura na 10 AP ye nye news no because bibia wo pebi e de mom. Consultation ye gin wo TV so you as add the number ka ho de ama. Umpe we na opedie. Ti stroke nkomo yi na beboa. Months where you hypertension months, blood pressure. When treat you dear mouse stroke, Tiano Petty in ye. Yen I am your buy. Dogs, the mom aquaba.
Yeah,
a beer called
Yamia Roma.
No pay the pass at month, we also hear cash stroke once.
Yes.
So hypertension, a dose to Adoma.
You. They didn't cancel the Debia, a do to jump in Yamias, Okuku, team for another room of fire. So now, someone for you now, your dear, chinny, acquire he, or Mamma Pop war, one fire. So when you are an if you are dear, your false now, you miss someone for your Nigiano. Yet in Jessica, Sicadian and Caban, Kajada, that name, said the bear mum for him, but Tom. Said the moon, my dear friend said stroke. Stroke ya dear be and my mom for just out of Hobafi. My totally changed, disabled. Now we are going to know from Kurano woo and a wing no necessary. A bomber the near Churchamo. They are called for back a seer, stroke local back a seer, hypertension, diabetes, cholesterol, I dorso, a woman. One can say they be emotional pain. Oh, you know, be the eye, woo, be a tune, they be out. One can say they be stressful or stressy. The idea with the was an engineer and you did dear nominee a cacao. Any, just say, oh, not. They may be brave. A funny light, and chin within be brave, no mean the cacao. A funny light, but where costing and Emma or verses in Tina Mojanamo. Nay narrow. A block, nay kitua. Nothing so as I less flexible. So that's so sad, nothing, a yadi, nay, mre, basabi. That's so one day, go say a pie in Tino, a old trimono. Pine is a lady moja. Moja you go to can you imagine? And at the end, so called from records or hospital, I can say, you see the community papa can say nowadays a stroke. Until 10 years on a blockage, a block, baby, and say Mojaniano. A Mojano could do in the brain so any nutrients and you oxygen a minute. Now laughing in I change it. Well, no more coban. No, in Tiabasser. Tembiara the science be a yana no dimpa ni de would delay kakra na unyane tamoti job bozo nisu twansan bozo okukui akoma no bo peri obo so ko hunto do sa to ha bo se e bopa ni samra no do kra no bo se fe kra di so delay kakra bi to hu sa we ne dia to America intended the no about Amin Scientific Herbal and Alternative Hospital. Now, ada year in Huna, na no say for the agro and answer. Now, or Casacro was a mayor do baby. I was seeing for can grab over here. No, I confused. I know you're free near ma. no mene that kind of ayi saa nneɛma wɔ ne mu deɛ wɔne na ɛkɔ so kakra wɔne bɛteɛ no na wɔanya stroke nti yɛbɛsrɛ so biara stroke no yɛde kɔ abɔkyire ɛba amanfo bi no yɛnya ho yɛmfa kɔ America wɔn refɛ amanfo ade bra yɛn wode yɛntie adanse kakra na bɛboa ama wɔhunu ha na wɔbɔ ho ban yɛde ɛbaa ne samta yɛde adanse aba sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛboa mo ho baabi a ɔyare a wode yare no bɛkɔ na
yɛntie adanse imra
off kura wɔn off totally off so sɛ mogya no nwunu gu tirim no dia sɛ amaboa no wɔmfa yɛ hɔ dia bonko bɛka sɛ yɛtwitwa bɛkɔ a sɛ yɛ ne tiri no operation no ne da wɔde saa na ɔkɔ but wo ba yɛ hɔ a inshallah
nyaminti nkɔ Dr. Seuss na my numbers no
yo mini aba me da wase na machia ɛyɛ wahwɛfoɔ ne Ghanafoɔ nyinaa na MC stroke deɛ obiara di adanse sɛ number 1 de ama wato no mum nyinaa ɛbɛkyerɛ kasa foforɔ na ɛnɛ no apart from stroke no health tip kutua bi ampɛsɛm de ma ɔmanfoɔ yɛ rheumatism ɛna upper respiratory tract infection awɔ no yi na ti saa na nsuo tɔ no ɔmo wɔ sasabro no ne ahotutuo yare no kakra bi a ne sisi ne kotodwe ne dwonku ne ade ya ne yɛka sɛ memfa painkiller no ɛno entu yare na se o ɛsosɔ ya ona no na emom no de ɛkɔfa pain ne ba no ɔmo hwɛ tibra amen scientific ne nhwɛ sasabro ne ahotutuo no adɔɔso yɛsrɛ obra afei so kata no ɛne cold ɛwa na ɔbɔwa na ɔwɛnsi na ɔyi frame flames ne ade me ankasa ɛnra anɔpa me da sɔre na mehwene mu nyina asi nti nye yɛ duro bi a special we bi yɛ frɛ no testicle ɛna baako bi a yɛde sɔ yɛ hwenem nti menum bi a mde bi sɔ hwenem na yi me tirimu yi me hwene mu nyinaa clear airway ne nyinaa nyɛ saa ebi ɛno anka mentima ankɔ adwuma so hu nti ɛnɛ me kasa fan a na kyerɛ sɛ mekyerɛ sɛ cold ne kata no awo ne yi ne tie nsuo tɔɔyɛ no mframa no microorganisms sɛ wɔm na dɔɔso nti ama wo fa ha ɛne Saturday ko program we di tihin na we yi amaman na we chest ya ne ya ebi bɔwa ebi yi flames ebi ti pai no obi timi bɔwa na ni so nyinaa yɛ ne tin obi renti to aso nkono adan hiti saa nkono so amen scientific health by no alternative medical hospital catch us say stroke yare yi rheumatism yi respiratory tract infection saa mi omo asma omo kyerɛ omo ne nyinaa tutu meka bra amen scientific afi awo diabetes pressure yi a ɛwɔ ne bosomi mu ebi nyambo next week ɛbɛhyɛ da bɛka ho asɛm ɛne yare bia firi utiri so kosi unase awo anase den tutu meka ne bra amen scientific Elba and alternative medical hospital aso ne dɔɔso na emu menkran ha deɛ yɛ ɔdɔme snake flat ne nkyɛn wa ɛkɔ train dadeɛ no so wɔ no yɛ bɛn dɔme market yɛ bɛn dɔme crossing ɛne yɛ bɛn tantra here runabout saa nso na akɔ sprinters mpatam a yɛ wɔ Lashibi Klagon ɛwɔ ne yɛ ne Goi filling station edi nhwɛni mu ɛne yɛ bɛn Ashama under bridge pa na yɛ amanfo ne bi yira bɔ mmɔden ne make sure sɛ waba amen scientific logo no green and white painting ne nyinaa taa green and white ne make sure sɛ wafa taxi Uber o de wokɔ nwanya osimi hu kwan heba bi na sha no kɔ ha saa da bi nye heba bi ane heba esan sɛ oba amen scientific na be hu sɛ heba hospitals no ewo mu ahodo ba bi adi mfidie papa be check wo ne sɛ ade nro nwanwaso a FD ade atum etu yare ase ene amen scientific Helba and alternative medical hospital the frey 0244 227192 0244 227192 020 722 9505 020 722 9505 0245 275 254 0245 275 254 bomode na frɛ ne bra amen na nso ndi adanse yɛsɛ ne anuanom no edi adanse papa be shirae na edi abɛn
yo omo me di Google map eba no ane de wa mo amen scientific tafa ade wa ko ba bi wrongly and ya no obon amen scientific
so ba ya
do Google map na de ba dia o say Google o say amen scientific taifa na me ada won de ba ana na afidie no so ye wo no ya obi ani bi Ghana ha ani West Africa sa afidie no even hospitals rura 7 penny anya bi ya pebi omo so omo ma ya kura bi kura obi na be sa no ho ya de o China ani Soviet Union border ho ni West o Germany na kabo mo yes a video
it does
obi yare ana omutim mai be afro afi o mo pese o
be
ani ntino o pese o nya baabi a o de offer number na e be kiro baabi a o pese o koda video no so dia e be kiro baabi a bi wo na yare no so nya ba ko pe o de kan yin kwa e fruit ni so kapon wona asa na me ada wo ma
it does say enti Dr. Amin Bonsu Fredo o abotrani adaje ebetio okọ no ma yare bia o de wura ho ombehwo na ho ayo den edamase na DBS Industries Limited for near Mr. Coloring Plus roofing sheets no eguso adwama so te Mr. say o dream house no nko ade wonya no biguso a mo se madan no stand out community no nyina obi ya na o de wodan na e reference ni nyina ne say o de DBS for Coloring Plus no bi na egu wodan no so fa cheme na ye wo 20 years warranty e wo ho 20 solid years warranty. Just a papa no 20 years any days, any weeks, 20 years. Teacher ne papa ye. Te koko pebito. DBS Industries one more one cry ha. One more Spinters DBS building ne ben papa restaurant. And one more factories nimgo Kumase Tamale ne Takrade. Inti free number 050 600 42 42 050 600 42 42 Kumase 050 641 41. DBS Industries Limited. We truly are your roof expert. Terms and conditions apply. What will show you that say? What's one show you? I was a paper. The fancy door. I crado. There was a pet was so many a fear. Amankwa tamaklo. Medase.
Akwaba Umbra Badwam Ahusapedo Zino the Fancy Doll, President for the Brothers and Sisters Association. Akwaba Ezeba Ahusapedo. Na and the pay nyame ahe na dom yenya he no offer papa. God of be offer wo mention na nizin is a offer akroba zina nkasa ze akwesi budi ana meti. Also no nyame do ma watch nizin fofra offer who knows tomorrow. It's no offer for sure. Good morning.
Minister.
Bibi aboko.
Come up.
Okay. Na yami ase. Into I the papa the make sure hade. One of the things Ghana fu nwa na mutamu do obi obohu bia smile. Na nyo bold pena wa shase do or sister. How me feel it?
We feel good. We feel good pa. Say okay, there will be a woman the idea menkai. Na me mubi. Obi re ni be boma ni bia no energy no se ba me so me bom homoden se mo hawo mu kura me na mabontia me trust me timanim na masre but me so me hawo but me trust because odi pa na oba be hia no ono nim hawo frisi eti ono na ni na odi ba be hia no ono experience se wo so de say ni na na de hia no eti no so wumuna aya na emfa eti bibia be try say mesre me twemu na memuna na me de ko
how difficult is that? Wasn't there wow problems pa e hia nyimpantu also dey tum na fe wo so ho zei obeyes no pa wa na
Mr. Andy asem kese kwa na oka because at times go be shawa upon say ni na kra de obeka chokra na ebufu power at times bu a obi tibi hia me wouldn't me, wouldn't sit but say, wouldn't just but over so many premium. Oh,
what for be tried also?
Oh, your back, when you
mean,
several occasions.
Oh,
several occasions.
That's bad.
Crowd.
How did you handle that?
See, the way the thing. Me said, okay. Obeka some tan but
oh there be
but me to me when say adwuma ya yinti na ma fan say okay because so we bufu na won ne hamwa the next person bi ogina obi onim the reason ti won ne ham but obeka say na sha akrobat no no obi ko say o nya papa onim zo ko do
onim
de ko so but once we yin so won ne ham no de
Obeka papa.
Ndino opportunity wo jana akọ. Because at town say and then I'm facing credit above. Obetimi hia wo. Obo mu tentem pa.
Oh, no danger.
We papa body for papa. Do you again? Oh.
Wakohwe fun bi ma bia bibia ye wo mu no. Oh no. Wa fa break kafra. You know, what am I saying? Acting, presenting, comedy so age the more honor papa. Sending him there, abonyum soda. Into no, I was being there, Mummy.
No,
sure.
And your music, acting, comedy, and a singing.
Hey, what singing? You know, more isn't a or come easy to you?
Oh, it not come easily. Sebastian may come easily because and you say and you and I'm a bit picky acting. Yeah, Name to Jompa. And you know, when you partner Christopher Apostle Christopher be so rest in peace. Or before me buy it. And you moon be family by them to your pa.
Oh, okay.
Into young to me ben and who say no, may a good work acting so.
I see.
And on one she pray the my in does this. Say yen you are sorry. O could preach your bonty.
Okay.
It's ye no. And I said, me ye didn't could pay free acting. Ne mamma de and you know.
A tone chen. Okay. What has
it is aliquay.
Into boys no air when you are Jehopa.
Se say did the menu you say acting no binya. Mabe dru be me dia dru be adimi eti ama mani gina banum mo ba nyonto be dru be na se ye boban a beji mark ma gi mani bia
no asaba yen na American man ka kura nka we influencer so because me dem influence a lot of organizations na businesses na ze okroma de nso no man kan ka for uska so pa o
nyame adom
this is scan nyina e do fain
what is
scan e for fain
what you fine
because what uska zin to me zo
scan there fa baby bebree but baby fa bia a good use as I say dear a very important ye no say no so be just said no na se want me am pa baby o do tiri beto a and they very mistake kawaii no da ho a we trust say inipa bia be me bia so mo so small tree yi no so yes, you push your
na me sure. What for don't to mean this scary?
Me fear crab me see ukuma se fear self 8 bedrooms me name kura say that.
Oh.
The more ma.
Hey. No, na me sure.
You to be able to free.
Wow.
As I say.
Wow.
If the material you question my obi to be able to free. If you see akra the massa ya krambo no me kai rabi by say or store says look fa ni me good at all.
Na me sure.
Actually
na me sure papa akomo za mo well me to mezibunyi mpa na me sure papa into no wafa Erica no be better woman into no ma me be say dey dating acting roles na itaji wicked man but do wafa to wicked ni to me acting here pa o and itaji roles so a o to them pa into no
with him e ka so obi actress and as actor so ese o yard mo ni onipo na we free say ye ye can know that something how to be straight to be attacking straight because I do anytime anything oh that we every is no me kai me sister be na chimi no me nsa ano papa o be fie be suye
oh
ano po me wona say da o be hwo na me bu mpa na me sister na me ko na me sister ada yi was go to go for ye no oh yes yeah dey seven not turn the organization bucket no she gba no steps no so e jerita bi ebe show be no be hwe film bia okoro me nema mo ye no mo kan mu di matem it what is
na yo
no ke sister enye boni o ene na ma hu se adwuma na me ye koyi etino obi o ye actor bia mi kasa di ye koye film acting wo eno na live show concert will win ba. Ye point, oh my point.
Hey, Denza.
Dear Mayor, oh, I am war.
Hey,
seriously.
No one you may risk one papa.
Sorry, concert me a penny. Anyway, in my big nadie. And an baba. Yet Namam say, main handle the baba. In the say, make it, me who say, my Yakadeg, only Miserable board of Padiati, your baba.
Tell me on that leisure. And I may again also. Ah. When you sukama, to sukawana, some night.
Told you I'll get you. You were what dear, bang, a war. Why are where do we never come?
Oh, I know, say, or Sadamaza, that's not the why, or driver, or keep going. Because, say, it's one risk on from the mouth, but to my phone with Tamboy Urban. Oh, and no dear. And ye is obeying your bonus who okay. Because who said, wouldn't you be, and the actors so we are worried, but the women obeying your foul body no year to say, will behave with different way about time, and will me for what I said. Okay. Tell me, say my actor, at least meaning you can obey, my actor almost getting to 40 years. But others say 40 years. Yes, 40 years. Wow. I'd be 40. Say. Me was 64 years, 64 months. And November the 64. Of a way for of a nice man, nice never. It's my actor on. And in an acting no money, dear. Minister, me said the idea, I remember Mamma, Master baby as be more. But the argument and one of my assassins on my maid. There will be a medal penny could just have was okay. So who's that? I knew me more chitty. What you me catch him said, many said you and Badwam. Badwam so. Papa. Pow. Pa. The beer me drew beer will be a woman. The guy. That offer videos international. What's will be that? What's will be the for she knew my can you bring it to me tomorrow? How to give you visa? I said, me, I don't like travel. I said, yes. I've made all these inquiries about you. They say you don't like travel. Yeah. People me from. It me from you okay. But you just bring it to me. I want to give you visa so that it will be relationship between me and you. Wow. Kadi eche na bab na mo mo ye de so mo ye no mo nim. Ame me kwa me ni more than 30 minutes. Oh, the bomb. No 3 years, man. Wow. I better happen. Over the next time, I'm going to you. Mama, you took up a that's the question. Oh, so question when you menu whether no one or there and can what is it? Okay. Get you know, or there and can oh, the Nijia beers anywhere still so room. I'm mum. Mammy, Macobi. When one join, Mammy, and okay, walk to say free and say also now. Oko Seka could be at Robert Yakotan. I want this. You're always in your room. Okay. Go from your room to your work. Okay. My what I say? It's you know, Jenny, I have my why the more you might be, but into me to me. Okay. Now, my grandma, my Bobrano, because so one could be at Yadi, I can't say. I don't TV in a crab, 5 years or quite with your bed, yes, sir. But you could do an amount of city. You come home, say, city, and the moon say, yes. It's a man, which knew my demon, a double bian. It's a sister, come in for God, here I know, and say, Bob brain in our head. See, make sure there's one who's in our so our matter. Because we all Bob Brabby or Sarah said, let me call you with coffee. Timmy, no idea now about me. No one Samaritan. That offer videos international. What's will be that? What's will be the Obiafa or that to the video? No, Quabo, Africa, baby, I think the baby, yeah, Obia used the video. No, Korea embassy, Korea, or matron, or my accent, some per se, or my from Korea. Don't pay me to the assassin. But me soft me pray. After all. Eddie, a command when they go see as I did. When you have a control back with you, I could 200. It means it is mammy, relax it, enjoy. You tell Bongo Mefu, Papa, Papa, who took our boss, Mamma. it's over them pede me said dama you know do be afa ne will after no that to the video as agenda.
I feel good. I feel good because baby me we bia Ghana baby me we bia office bia me we bia I say me we na kwasa opanimu bi obenani bobo manim bia ne ne age ndi mame sa opportunity kakaka we me nkoto ntwene because you use nti no de me ba me
na wasa wono e bonda
o to bibia o say di be bia ne kwante na mfram
You're called for a best on. I best saw one. Hey, actually, as always, I serious. I was talking now. Minimum day acting is papa. I say papa because he say yes, young neighboring country Nigeria. Most people was acting no local papa. You could the ones who age papa. It be na yeah, can say move series or come with premiere so do or Adom TV do Sunday. Consider 7 p.m. Yeah, the hospital as you could be so brain off for love no so share no if papa see you could worry ejuma no so I still gab no da war
gab no da war the ten say ye no ye krom no ye ntam pe ye ho ade
ye mpe ye ho aze
that's the big idea high ye mind as on mind say at the moment ade bi wo krom no o man ni je oni e patronize no na you move forward
okay
here o ko China no mani ade amame China ni ade bi o hie bi organ abla still wa ko to ho eno ade aba but ye ha no ade bi e yusu bia no aye o man de ano
onye papa
you feel say nye papa intino eno kale no se na ye nyina je if ye kra ni e ka twi de yi kra no mu ye
no kwar
no mu ye but I am the so so e ka twi no de yi na dia
no so na what wa wali adwuma no o jina wona do papa
o mu nyina obi ko bia side no mame dia living good obi a nye sika keke obi a da pade
no kwar
so and so near if you say ye the yam the area ye can look at o baka dey o mo ye look at when me na kai it no very good it no mo na wo kabro no wo so promote obi ade so obi ade na so promote no it is ye ni ekru ma ade na fi say be me ni akoni ya mama why not e ko na nim e ko ni but ye ni ye ba mu
no kwar
o ye ni ba mu bu ya ba mu ye guso ye but I hope say be enya dia dachi bi because I can no nga ye acting kwa no e be wi achi go obi edi kapre but say about the sense be nkofo no titru be nka nga ya brofo on the be ni momo but kuma bufo no mame a man me na bo se ma obi enya mo obi ye djuma obi edi djuma kama ba
wow into no chere msemite wa na samite wa sa epede kede oye nyankasa gana fo nyantum yenje ye na azimfo ntumun ono wa magab no ababa de ho I see so they accept they yanso ye naze ye papa na ye hwe yanso ye naze na ye naze tum kwanyim ye pietum ye pie hyechi na ye pia o mo kwanyim
Fasi TV station Adom na so mo hwe na se foreign no mo hwa mame man ko na de bete bebo ha
emom
enti wo ye dwuma bia wo bora bete firi mo akọ so enti no me papa ko yesa fro ta kasa se si ya me ni anyi kuro mu ni ma ho na sade bi o ye kuro mu na yi o anyi o ya me ni anyi anto a ye be ye ntedie mame ye bebre
ofa that's papa i oya futuma ye nyina de ye nyina ye ba pega aze na ye pia Ghana aze ma wakọ na enyim nti no ma ye hwe wo series no the hospital kan hasam kakra achwe him
the hospital no no na ya start ye ko na me pese me kumu bebree na wo hu bebree ye ko ba din na ye eya asetre mu asem obi o ya le ko hospital de ko free hospital ba wo ye adwuma ho de o ko ye suban ene ye dia ye ekirimo na e ko na no say one kasa wonim say the administrative you love it it would yam fancy another yam ko say yen hwe obia suban wo mu no e be yi abasa ni na ni di sua de because aye
Okay, it's 7 p.m. Adom TV do. Consider you bibia. Na babo shadow hospital. Ya bana ma mit the phone. Menye oye me guess no ye be pensem mu. Na futu sembialo wombiano ye tum na ya febi zesim ye tamano. Ofa ba das papa na so na san beje woni emu no. Efi kuma wo days nana.
Oh, kuma wo days de me fe. Na ye me de se kuma would no dieti e ba ni say nyina na ye se system na asesa no hwe kan ne etimi obi anya da age no okoto cassette and then see no be telefi no hwe enne ibi awalefo kura ma wale mo TV kura mo hwe obi atena se obi epelfo patata se enu ntina amaji se no yenso ohun onu kura bo obi onu so wachiro no so be start like on so start YouTube and Instagram. On the so be I say kakra twetwa social the war friends say YouTube e wo phone so it is still na eguso e move pa.
Okay, so now maybe said that because in those times that time no na mama Brown mu eje ko mu lowen mo so bado kweku menu dam energy no ye should I yen collective dem bi omo
you say mo sa kanen no ye nya say dipa ni nansa na etime ye adwuma no ne kan na mo so di me adwuma but say no die as ewias na kono se menya wonko ampo ana okra bo nya atres kwa mitimi yusu ye adwuma menya de se menya
okay
enu nti se wonhu ye nyina fo wo ade ba ko se ye nyina egu one box mo ye sa
na maybe say the f them times
me fe papa elekro obi se ni me bi na me ne kodwo be ne lewen na yenia bishop ofri en yididi en lewe na fa nam no wonam ko no bi yididi a o we nam tebe za da ha no so doctor so ni muja me je ni wun
oh yes you feel one papa and you wish they be who collaboration is be them into you pon che won kan won
oh ye nya ka be
one of the issues and work was doom so into na kuma
eno de high pa do the any because say do some the whole dia mama e say bibia nye say bia me na America because program about be na say TV cassette wa koto aba be no wo ba ye dum light ya wo ba ende it dum so na de mesre say this ye hu biu
emom
akwan bi ye wo chire say de kura ya ban bi obaba bi o mo di so maye because say Nigeria for kura de bi mo di twambo ni Ghana was like that enjoy the like the obi ape it mesre ye mpani fo say de tie biara no
wo maye kan ya wo fa na nkuti no ye issues na another
yeah no issues no
I see
yes
Inti any transition no from cassette to YouTube na zo no chiche wo mudam.
Say YouTube dey chiche kra na eba.
I see.
E chiche kra na eba but that bra that light up. Who say me so who say you come be almost 4 years. E say be no bra e na fe enigi e dey say din na. Ni go bi. De ko yer.
Nti bia sanka not lightness is do at that time na nka what transition ya na ide movies no.
Wo ko YouTube straight. Sanity. But say be no say YouTube bi atwa oboka. Yandi no obi eja chiridi ansana we ni saba manfo sa start YouTube nkakra.
I see. Na okodo bibi no enkofu twa bi gumpa o kuma wudu no na bibi o ha shada hu story ni the story no
I say me fan say dimbo I say YouTube ya beno obi ya no obi ye bi so onu bi hu skakra wo but what I say, it is a banza, a bear mass production, any papa. Even outside that you thought you told us me, not one you open out a year as a son. And in the monk of which to be good, because if you say a Jumas or the square on the piece, you know, oh, new story when you come about to start here, sound wine. International, good point, but we are no expose. Go deeper way
ya sound bad editing inquire lights basa
they say this anybody na self free
okay
you see as the correct people na mo ye change on the kana ye kra ntwa bi I say actors dan kasa no ade adwuma na omo ankasa e produce
okay
obi se minu ale wensi it's why ade
no kwa
ade pa o twese movie produce movie even utwesi to aso 20 movie oye na abom ba nti no se say ye ne artist na bebe na dia to mo ye Gibe yi kasi pa
na wafa minima say I realize the oil dem one acting so oil dem chiche mu kakra what the politics ashe mu kakra mu dey mu le we MPP for na yinu we NDC for
eno die mi nyemi sad MPP ni NDC ni die do eduru holi bi mu ko support NDC bi mu ko support MPP eno die nipa ho ade but ye shia still ye active
okay
and the timu ni mu
the mehu
I mean
no ma Mr Beautiful or you because you obodo be na Mr Beautiful enten nka
beautiful you no the same as to say sebre no kumase no utwesini no patata say enne kumase was most na omo use ye die no do do na to ye before what I say eti no what wo akọ different ayi na say ebi wan ko edi na bia o kasa na kasa no etietia o enyusu
okay
ene yese bia o mu na enyusu but o ye yusu na onipa no muso wo mu a on peso beto this is the whole thing
okay
this is the whole thing no obi enti obi no mu ye mu na
okay into no akasa fa the fact there ihe Ghana for na so ye support one a wo ko ni mention enyo from one so one side one more act na production so one side abenya ma kura na de bia mi da beka de wo botum wa ya na da waya obama kuma wude Kenya no mu ye papa
die ya beti ya makiri kuma wudi na peye mu no yi no ni na ye sikasem because obi oye bia no ye yise de nya financial free bia eti obi eba no dibeti kakra be shema dibeti ni senti no obo economics wade no na nse bi koye ofu bi ba be mambo fam koye adwuma bi am de omo ye South Africa for ene UK for ene mta kombi no mba to mbe fa koye adwuma ni bi na mo de me call UK nem ka tell say UK de me call because of ni ma me wan me me mo de ko di be 1 month me hwe ni ma so me ye wa na ma 1 month na ma ko di mo ame ti me kan no mo ye so ke ni me since no on bada vete de abagana no betwa na mo since ni bi etu mo twa ha ti me de na nkazo mpotum ko twa sa UK ma me ko ye adwuma no mfa de me call set so be ye 4 days but 2 days na me mfa say you shoot to me I mean me case come the man you shock you shock in fact say all them fan go head before this just for this but 2 days they shoot to me I remember fan say you me see me try 2 days sika mo de mama
wow
me bo we dey we am bo kiro Martin you shock gente club so ba me mbuza say ah no ma say omo fufi don ba no expenses no for mao iti don ba
o aston was kana ba yes kana muskana e bebre
mami iti sen ka ben ko yam tie me da mami mo de tent aye dan e consume bibia wo mu empa be rest no so be rest ya o mu a mfa so be 10 minutes no be dey yes coffee
hey
yes mami you feel it sika de lishim ni bibia but ya no ye ni bibisa eno wo hwe first Hollywood ya Nollywood ya na ta wo use sika wo pa patata ze mo entino ye ha no sika na ye ni entina me ye shortcut but gradually
you bo obey no wasa mangen wo fa minim sa wo ka mani ehu for brofu invite one wo mo hekuma premiere on Sunday. Speak English, yes.
Are you watching me? Kumawood is back. And try to come and watch Kumawood movies every Sundays, 7 o'clock sharp. Look, if you are happy, you grow old. When you are, what you mean? But the happiest you will get is through Kumawood movies. The one we are showing it every Sunday, 7 p.m.
Hey, Hasamna critical. It's no. Wafa akrobato ba chechi o macho neduma ye no dos papa ye da na se onya da je nso enya mbra ma he nti no wafa na mi show ye da papa da nti no pocho kuma premier Sunday 7 p.m. brother boshe if you watch you grow old no wafa asa uno nti no pocho ye ha
ya wonyi na machi bi mama kwaba ede ba bedwam tumedie so on Adom TV live on DSTV channel 280 Go TV channel 119 multi TV big boss this no ye live and so medin dia kwesi in sena second say ko mama mebu atma the fancy door. It's always fun being around Akrobeto, Ghana's finest #1 actor. Yeah, one of my it's down to earth, intelligent, humble, and a good player when it comes to acting. Akrobeto. Yeah, that's how the person. Oh, bless you. Yeah, money. Brother, we say that we for better sana. Yeah, trade and komo and anope na quick one. Some more double kata no. Eddie abedja so anope any. Me started with daily guide. Double kata. Or see NSA scandal. Court admit gift you worry. ADB bank document. Buffer stock case. Hanan wife gets 63.5 million Ghana cedis bail. Won't be denies Exim Bank 40 million Ghana cedis fraud charges. Poor internet service. Abena Sam George clash at Public Accounts Committee. Daily Guide, the Wakata Enonom. The Ghanaian Times, the Wakata and Sunye. Governor calls for prudent decisions to sustain disinflation. Minority leader warns of job losses over 1D, 1F cancellation. Fight against Galamsey. Minerals Commission pilot drone surveillance in Western region. At 79th World Health Assembly, falling health aid threatens millions. President Mahama cautioned world leaders. The Ghanaian Times, the Wakata, and Sononom. The Chronicle, the Wakata, and Sunye. Mahama tells Geneva Forum on capping NHI funds unlocked $300 million for healthcare investment in Ghana. Goldfields reject claims of neglect in Takwa communities. Bank of Ghana warns of rising inflation. Risk as Middle East crisis deepens. The Chronicle. Daily Post. Health Ministry alerts public on outbreak of Ebola virus in some African countries. Both ready for 24-hour economy rollout. Assures government of uninterrupted fuel supply. Deadline to turn Africa's $2 trillion into health deals. Gold Bar receives second full gold output from Ibrahim Ahmed's Diamond Gold Mine. Daily Post. Daily Graphic. President unveils homegrown healthcare funding. 3 billion Ghana cedis unlocked from uncapped NHIS. $1 billion cocoa financing plan to deepen domestic bond market, Bank of Ghana. Ministry of Health set to recruit 6,000 volunteers for free primary health care. Daily Graphic. The New Crusading Guide. Exposed. Sam George allocates 50 million Ghana cedis just to monitor 1 million coders program. Afoko ex-headmaster vouches for his integrity. Urges MPP unity ahead of 2028. High Court stops gazetting of Raura Paramount Chief amid chieftaincy dispute. Kwawu Chiefs protest Mahama event over false representation of the stewed Paramount Chief. Major boost for Wound to miss national chairman bid as Dr. S.K. Nyama takes electoral affairs role. The New Crusading Guide. Daybreak. IGP breaks records with massive police intake. After trade hit $220 billion as Africa pushes for economic integration amid global uncertainty. General Annan takes over Support Services Command. Diamond sells gold to Gold Board. Daybreak. The Overseer. NPRA targets informal sector with new digital pension ecosystem. Kidney failure, dialysis and transplant ordeal. Kojo Eduasari praises Atoforsin, others. Kwachi Ofosu slams GBA over silence on Afenyo Markin, judge remarks. Nana Oyebampo Ado hails multimedia group for shaping Ghana's development. Nana Edasi, the overseer. The Dispatch. Chiefs are not just ceremonial figures, but strategic partners in governance. President Mahama. IGP Tete Yonu doubles police academy intake for officers. Focus on Mr. Julius Debra and Mr. Cedric Etia, the two frontrunners for the NDC's 2028 presidential slot. The Dispatch. The Archives. The Wakata today. Water crisis looms again in Ho, Peve, and areas. McDan in tears over buyer beware notice on Spintex land. You can't heckle me. I'm also an MP. Sam George clashes with Park Chair. Galamsey attacks open fire on Chief. One dead, others injured. The Hawk. The Wakata House today. And I'm the way. Boa to Greenlight Bogosu mine mortgage in $65 million Trafigura deal. Clear us or we will clear ourselves. Bandit serves notice on Yoko. NPA Navy touch illicit fuel boats. Afenyo Markin lists MPP blaze on judges over Abronye detention. The Hawk, the Wakata, Esono. We and Samudo Bia. Pay the Wakata no. Ede eba abonten ema ejina yehurobie and no, there was this one issue from Asante Mampong in suya eto nano ya ejuri Asante Mampong kwan eto mu ama sena me no ka say wona na efri Kumase ebesna twem Asante Mampong akọ ejura atebu amantin yeji and importable no. In fact, so this is the situation here now is you Asante Mampong. Sataso kwanya ebu edugumu. Unfortunately, the Minister for Roads and Highways, Honorable Kwame Gavin Sagbeja Enra, assure said the ministry no are so active and they are taking immediate steps to find a solution to this challenge. A challenge I need say over the years, other one more. Ghana aban no so timi ehwe ene se yanhwa eno abriche kese bo ade hyete Asante Mampong ne potamu se ekwan a elenke Asante Mampong Kumasi Asante Mampong adwira amantin atebubu yeji kwa medanso ne potamu no saa kwan abu agum tem ma adwadefo a na so mko adwira ekodi dwa because no e market day wo adwira eye dem pa edema wo mo. So anapayebo modern akwa manso ne de municipal chief executive yawo Asante Mampong Owura Yakubu Isifu akwa kodi enkomoni arese anapa situation no enso esa etese de na mpanifo eye aboasere be ya saa ho ye hia aba adehye esim obetibia atu anambo and kudos to the Asante regional minister Enra. He played a vital and a key role to ensure that the Minister for Roads and Highway and the ministry attention be drawn to this situation. And whatever Dr. Frank Amakoyini has to do, be Enra, oh yeah. And by through that, the ministry is also active. You're more etu and more a day afaho. So I try and get the MC wa manasona when I did come near the current situation. Sena etie kwanke se ye link other towns in the region. Ye betimi abuama adwadie etimi akosna before so eba no. Semenoka said the member of parliament Ma Adeshia Owo Efija Kwabre North constituency and a former deputy minister of energy, a deputy ranking member on energy committee, Collins Adom Mensa at Nasona Bokodi. Yeah, me so 2 a.m. fepa.
Yeah, me that's it. That's it.
Fepa.
That's it.
No pam so pam ye.
Aye.
Till any be.
Some more. Ghana ya mtoa ya
Adom Mensa.
mtoa ya Mentese minianum. Natayo Shady.
Then also the honorable member of Parliament for Adeshewo Akrofomoso board chairman Edema Ghana Refugees Board. Is that that's your board, Anna?
Yeah, governing board.
Yeah. Honorable Joseph Azuma, as what has Honorable Korean.
What are in position back from former deputy minister health? And I'm
energy
now. Oh, okay, but say health also. Yeah. Oh, my man or Yako.
Yeah.
Ne aid. Also, no, you will be a minister pa krumha. Minister pa. I'm some sure is on the enter here.
Sure.
My man or Yako. Yeah, na aid there most of the times, you know. Onana or ya 9 when you will be behind the constituency. So I mean, find a currency for such a very terrible and horrible. But me does it. Me pacho we share me pamano spinters ya
anka ya
ankwala di sabe ye nya minister ni bindi nti o hwe na de na hwe mi de o ye de na de bi
no so ye board chairman
Busan say board chairman any deputy minister e ba ko ana
Ghana refugees na me say nya Ghana ba Ghana audio Uni United Nations.
Oh, basa. The basa sa the trouble.
6 months deputy minister. And 4 years
deputy minister for
Mumu fane UNHCR.
Sisi ya bra. Me free ha me ko. Tiabra. Say na mo ya. Say na mo ya me nua kwakọ kan. Grace and one bi omode ma no. The thought of ya. Eye so obenya bi but. Enye pe. Ewu aye din.
Alice guy board chairman bi NP dia.
Oh, offer. But or China made the front page, say me say. But if I comment about the man try to am so mu idiot. Okay. But me fan say.
Watch it.
Yaje.
What the president was.
I wanna MC president so for office be to contribute to the resetting agenda. So you crab.
Okay.
But your bump I aspire say one day. Men can say one day.
Of course.
You better say nuanum.
Okay. But a deputy minister.
Oh, yeah.
But a minister.
What you a politician you aspire to
be a president.
Living. But then she say undu ho na we twen mu so obedu ho da bi.
Akwesi akwa aid no I think say news ne buy no. Boy invitation will lift him. Or parliament or no could be on in the bag or na say or office. And the circumstances no kind the money yet a little bit challenging. Your politics the risk involved, you know. Sometimes obi wa bontia you don't appreciate it, you know. And then you or call to supervise polling station elections, you know, and his rush or coordinate the idea. Young man, we're free, and so sometimes these things. Now, we see is very devastated. Okay. Share platform, so you could see say he's very, very devastated. I mean, he can to get aid in politics, and it takes some time. Yeah. Trust. You build it for a very long time. And absolutely.
Aside that, you know.
So it takes time. It takes time to build another person. Obenya trust no we do kutano no bibia it's
only constituency no more.
Ono na show it.
Be pretend say ye pewasem. Wunni wa wunni ho.
Quite a challenge.
But you need someone na wunni ho a oh.
Ready I can see shedding. It's a loss to everybody. Yeah, what parliament it's a loss to everybody. But I know on any year Juma closely, I'm sure say it will be quite difficult for him.
Kofin tebusu so. Ya meje chemore. The man ya home say Kofin free. Adom TV claims and Chena. Or so ko supervise election.
Oh, so no oba.
It's
okay. You be CBI.
It's quite difficult.
Now, I'm so small in some power. Polling station elections.
Yes, but other places are it's quite chaotic. There's no doubt. And even not Asante Mampong, other places. I'm sure Anyaso to and quite it as a tournament. And yes, Kebanesa. In my area, say.
you get many election there we now nipa ba ko mienu bi to complain na edin ba mi din you get that kind of complaint. But what is important is generally no me how to say close about 98% no menya some people raise genuine issues and once what for more wedding come some of them are very genuine baako bi obi frame honorable nipa baako ne maame ne ba ne sister na ponta omunyina wo one polling station yes it was a genuine concern. It was genuine concern and the problem is that other people in the community were complaining say I don't want to MP before at least obi sa no ofre no a o say masa we dey wa hwa is difficult we dey yin film yemfa obi efie we mu so ni pamra when you do that you get that kind of
okay omunyina contest or
say it was a forms na ban na efie ba omunyina pick one house into the other house no will complain say nipa one house no nipa 7 abroad the other is so me MPP form so say and obi sa no friend na only dey nkomo we've had several meetings behind the scenes. I know certain places are very difficult. And it's unfortunate. In this case,
I'm not saying we interview Edgeso MP.
On any case near
member of parliament on national radio station begging party executive say some them who could dom obi or baby and now. I think
the angle was about the primaries, presidential primaries. No? He supported but I'm sure the flag bearer has been very open about this. He does not intend to sabotage anybody except the one support. No? I don't think that is the intention of the flag bearer. In any case, he has the full support of the minority.
The whole minority.
He should be rest assured, members of parliament. He has our full support. If it has to take them to go to a Joso to ensure that there's smooth process, we will do so.
Can you say so for the entire 88 minority members?
He has the support. Our support. He's our member. You don't know up to parliament. And now we speak to ourselves. I didn't think I said me MP. Because supported by me, I will be supporting Kennedy. I thought very what kind of is this? In terms of my friend personally, he said, other members of parliament have spoken to him. He should rest assured, say, you intentionally, you will be person or harm because or that one. He should rest assured that you have our support.
The MC Masantimampo, Honorable Yakubi Sifunkodi and Kwanisi. Honorable Cordier. Yeah, situation is sound of pay.
And now, let me try when you two on a castle no bar. Okay. This is the Biatic and the pain I as the new contractor and the regional highways engineer. Now, so far, so good. Road minister are responding to us through the regional minister.
So over the years, who say in soon shall say ADD a quan a Sundian motor assembly to edify home.
I'm not interview. The other kind of say, contract will yeah, the month, not a cancel contract now. Yet to be new through in some time, yes, I've will be delayed. Now, 2024, I know one those contract at the mark contractor be. At the contractor, yeah, one upon our day, I war. I can say, I be go. I know the chip is from I be go. You know why you're coming to me a year for your one side. If you don't like directly, so not for two baby. It is also about complete at the end. I know my say and I deal with equity. I would say, and I say, over the new contractor ever. Because say, yet to be tried, one of those try for mobilization be, I don't know, I did open and then Ochina, or the proposal time. I deal with that too. Yamiatum, new contractor about the rest of the bit so now at least. nipa pa wa se adwuma no se kakra 40% work there why the remaining 60% no me contract no ba yet na yo so ya about for a war ejura ne pattern form omo abeto
yes mo hwe no say new contractor da be na obe start na adwuma
and me ya na wo ba and they will be true you know if you are comfortable another you work as a bono will be to me after then my mama update on it.
Okay. Now this issue about say Asante Mampong akwan hono obaye as an MC dear na aba beto ye what the status for Asante Mampong akwan mu de na here immediate attention here I was saying penfo hwe ansana bibi say akwa kwesi biem
Libya akwan no asama wo ka wo Mampong o say under the previous government Kofi Joe started Mampong town rules mini asawo ba me send videos bi a obesu suicide sabu gata fini nyina wudi free wudi Mampong ya ufi Kofi African no ko ejira road a bia Peter for no aya bridge try won ni nyina sabu asawo ba baby original minister mo asore no da ho bo so for na bridge that say won ni nyina bu mini ne Kofi Joe akasa last week me qualify uninvited me kwani is what you can o frena Kofi Joe be first match one kasa adinyo and I mean MC adino is kasa fikana adino na me big adino stay on adino say suicide na say I talked about a month ago suicide for a young lady about the 30s maybe idea a year headache the two of them but okay contract no Kofi Joe be say this week be say monitor some me fa kono e wo fie ti me fa mo video so no ma say ya bra pa ne Kofi Joe on tell me am sure Mampong na ya bra
what the regional minister asutre about the delay of Kofi Joe
ya bana manie ya ne na din komo
dia no why afa ho
what is minister minister o ko ne chai problem sa wo o pesa so no na wo de akwa to minister nim na through a letter na wa check the name and pictures and videos na what so etwa na wa etwa so ayeko ministry na kasa direct na yakwa to anamo but when they that so Kofi Joe be sem
okay
na say na so as we say o ko atra in shooter between Atiafu and Atiano. Also, before dinner, one of my young and Abaka, that was so about Ababe. Dear, never do man for baby assets and Ababe. But till now, also on my tea, that's the issue now.
That means I'm going to I met it to say, I 2 lorry frames, so Bass at my point, 2 lorry frame.
You're 2 lorry frame. Drivers not at the international market, almost a free a year for free Mampong. And then Mampong to a year Kumasi. Mampong to Kumasi, not only 20 cities. They say, I'm going to go 25. And then I know we share, and there's some events in the back to a year 20 cities. And I could say to Mampong, there's 8 cities, I'm going to 10 cities. And there's some family. And I pay Jerry and I say, I'm going to to my crowd. So that's right. The Mampong to Kumasi, you have 5 units. 2 units on the year to my. So that's it now. And at least there's so many years to my other a year, a police force on call. So many years to my dear, and no more free time now. No more may you want a moment now, no more may you do. I think I have some for a
3 terminals, but I'm so many years, man.
This is a GPRTU, both were and cooperative. 3 years.
Now, Ushio, we saw one day, 25 cities, dear Nassa.
I knew almost penny for them to command the system 5 times. I know myself. I call. I'm not telling you, for you to escape. Rabbi Bergen, I don't know, official. India, that will not easy. And I mean, all the future immigration, police, BMI, all the future, I mean, no official. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm more yet, sir. Let me put this on record. And the previous government, we are so mutu. We are so mutu. We are so mutu. If you go about by anyone, but I need a new government about not only the moment for mutu. I know they go by anyone. The whole Ghana woman to Lord Fresco, Mampon is able to. I mean, you're not a monthly card depending on
drivers never Santima Paul catch us say under MPP so much so more tumwa ebeku MPP abani mu ase
me say almost you know so mean Ghana here in our one we NDC we MPP and our drivers women are back and we it's under previous you know I don't make as because Mount what to command or what to command or the what to command manage the same. The woman to now over the other some of the union leaders, you know, I advise executives of the opposition party. And the also to about to our government. And then the transport minister and the ministry and for to a you now for to and the beginning of
okay. But that's what I'm
the about the time in the case of Kofiati, there's a bad of the time. Omungo, I'm a visa, Omugato, and a woman attacking that of Omugo. They are Padian and Omutu. So now, district commander, you're deploying of very strong. Okay. Some Patoka, now the trouble people.
Yes, Honorable MC Emma Arisha Wasante Mampo Yakubu is for them to start to pay. You know, actually, and common. Quick one on the offender marking issue. And I say the minority leader, as issue right out be on his Facebook page. I say it is both ethical and within my constitutional right to call out a judge who has no respect for the law and the rights of citizens. There is a pattern in the conduct of the Circuit Court 9 judge in the political cases that go before him. I cannot, in good conscience, respect a judge who has no respect for the law. The minority caucus in Parliament will not shut its eye on the conduct of this judge. A series of actions will be taken in Parliament and appropriate constitutional steps will be taken to rebuke him. Our laws are not above the law. Questioning the excesses of a judge's pattern of conduct does not amount to an attack on his person. The Chief Justice must not keep an eye on the Circuit Court 9 judge and prevail upon him to uphold the ethics of his judicial robe and wig. Alexander Fenyomake, I'm sure saying for so. Honorable Akrofo Mempi.
Me does it. Me new question. Me chair chief will be Nananum ne penny for mo hwe me ne obi bi o wa Akrofo. Mo hwe me anopai. Say Yami Adom Yawoda Bekwa hand over near maybe I was a Yedeboa health service and health delivery.
Okay.
And he best be share. Na me mami ni anu so. Trinkwa. Na mum say omoye ni amayi a ke beboa. Me de say wo kan wo se ne hode be 90%. I wish him well. Or you nipa baako am respecting no eba ye be shia baako mienu miansa nti my father say menu apani
okay
nti o ye menu apani nti me wish him well and that say man tunu dia no san ba menu apani nti my father say because eba bibia bia metima ko no akwaje nim die ne ade o experience member of parliament ma hu takwanom ne ba bia sem ne bi wo ha otia but na oka minority no support ejuso MP na me bisa say honorable you are free me bu nipa oka ho bia na oka minority no mo support MP no ho bia na because the MA cause we ejuso fa MP no ho no you are free and e di mu akwetene
honorable Akrofo Mempi
oh me na me say on audio wo de busa wo benya BV audio our inciting call against the MP say like MP na so wadin we tunu for say on support ba o mia bra so e koye te say enhye and sa na ma we kan ho de kan say sa o mo top one why see akwanya top down approach
that audio was it before the primaries presidential primaries
it was before the okay but some we inciting call for no during that primaries na e show mu trim say the why enti ye be park we sin engineer de obi aye kasa obeti abade a enti some call for na one
more speaking on record say
I am speaking on records
said the member of parliament for Ejoso issue now all go through no
Dr. You are free honorable MP for you
obesi wo
Oh, you see, so many evidence and they see you. Do want to say you a free Kasafano Hua, a incitement? What see me? So many evidence are menka. Or one a bebomete, and these are public records, and I'm a boy. What no, you mean you Collins, or Museum, I mean, I dance here. Men in the court. Mijarano pardon, so Jarano Pani in a court. Also, better dance here. So, in fact, a normal. Do all go through no? Or no sticker and others be over a normal. So, could different better and open. Now say, I'm queer. I don't think I am Kayana, yes, be free. Down, ako. What is here? Into a year's victimization, I'm near my bino. I will go through there, but a minimum kakra. Kwaku kwati on there cross or contest or boise because or show any mana ye no ho adwuma. What you say? Sticker we know a insurance so be me wan kakra. Few others be all make my go through but and therefore anyway my mindi me fiasem. My mindi me fiasem. Me fiasem na mindi. Ye ye be free as ye the free as ye church din ye extended there ye be branch elections. Some of the polling station here there branch elections.
Okay.
My main said me party for. Baby obi awo. Say ebeye anya hwe kura no. Former president Kufuor Kansembi. O say ebeye say obeye clean awo a governing party. Dan say obeye popular general secretary opposition party. Ebi ani enya hwe but what da kura na da sorry na hu say o party na o government mu a e she unkran kakra ani da so bi wo ho say ebi a ene na won san kan e wo kira won say betima ye den aka ye ka say ebi a enche pi reshuffle betima ba bi kakra ebi obi a wonya bibia na obekọ ba bi obi officer ni di so abenya bi aka obi nso okuta bi bi betima fi den sa say ni da so no wo because ye wa ban by na yet we say every shaft for 10 kra me Collins me nwene say by the next 2.5 years no another 2 years and some months we expect so be minister and deputy minister na obe bibi me sure say at normal circumstances any reasonable person to say otie o nwene sa but nke bia ye wa ban mu a omo na ye wa ban mu a anka no wo ne deputy ho no na wo ho ebi anka sa bring ko nka ye hwe na aga hu no nko beba ha kra nko no kwa na beba because minister there oh whether now the never ma MP onye so yen nya santi asie na yen ma process no nya transparent me am constituency ye started the training ade no me nye directly involved makacho almost say yen ma because ye already know first time ye win a seat and other most of the seats are you winning for the first time.
Yeah, go for your marking and
Afenyo
Circuit Court 9.
Yeah. Afenyo ye nipa ba kwa mebu nipa. Parliament. Sani etie no. Oba na betu bia wodi wani mu a. Ye de ani de my omo the from leaders. Omo ye seniors. And we ye no fru hono mu a. Afenyo as a person, maybe if you know, mahu one or two things about him, the human relations. We dey hear the TV so near everywhere. I have respect for him. Or in him before and outside the floor of Parliament, we share normally idea the world no be kasa the world no be. So me who dey call so no, I was very disappointed. Ko nipa open asem na wonim se ni wote to da bia o na ya ade a how because obi te se menua Collins Temin chan and others bi wo ho a brain timi mbobo mudi Patrick Yaboama and another Boama omo ye Boama for me no
okay
the newcomer and they are all people like Alexander Akwa and others bi wo ho a me hu omo a me nim se ni omo tie Afenyo enye nipa bi akeke or a lawyer, into an officer of the court. na obi a ɔyɛ lawyer ni biara no nim anya hwe kura no ani die ni bu e wɔ sɛ yɛde ma yɛ court even yɛn ɔmo a lawyers no ɔmo ho kura no sɛ wakɔ court a wobɔ sɛ wokɔ court a na junior lawyer din kan kura wɔ court na sɛ senior lawyer ba ɛtɔ da bi a yɛ free case na itimi gya wa din kan ba yɛ no do ni na yɛ no the same day a itimi gya wo kura de free senior no a wo te ase sɛ deɛ ni deɛ ma yɛ ho because profession is a very noble profession and ɛnyɛ easy yɛ mo bi afi na yɛ aspire sɛ yɛ bɛyɛ bi no last week na me twerɛ aka 2 papers ansa na ma wie LLB nti me gyina hɔ yi the last 2-3 weeks 1 month no nyinaa no nneɛma ɛkɔ so wɔ mframam ne ade kora tɔ da bi a me nya tam kora nyɛ de ɛdi akyiri because ɛnyɛ easy sɛ wobɛyɛ LLB kora wi ansa na wakɔyɛ ɛnka ne entrance exams na wakɔ law school na nkasa proper 2 years na ne ade and the judiciary no the stability of your democracy no it depends on how you make keep sa institution parliament the legislative arm of government a political obi anim executive beko ebeba a political obi anim but between the two or among the three the ya hwese nko no no ye bema ono no ahwepie ama ya fa kwampa no so na bibia tima ye yie nom ne ade e yesa judiciary na obi abetima criticize judiciary no so because sebe mpreduasa onye nyankopon anya abofo nko anigo enti ye wo mra yede ye na de me ya na ma ne ye me nwanwa ne se oyinimdifo a ohwamra na otemra eye menua panin me leader Fenyo Markins wonim se wako circuit court ekope sebe atentene and injustice wanya yewo ekwan a yefa so a atentene na wanya na circuit court no obenya na baby because wako circuit court woko ye no wo say judge ni ote ho no oye bias on fa mra nya adwuma wotrim any idea nka the best way ni say go to the high court never was ko say atemu abayi we chere say mfa mra kwan so but with me single out the judge na sabi where's how you sit here no and ono akora catch no say wonim say opese you're citing for contempt me feel say nya dey twa na minim say na me hwe say o kan say bibi aba bi a oye na minim say oba abe kan say ampa okotra so kakra nya hwe nipa bi atimi yamfom so but afen wasa be shebu kinade a now with the greatest respect me what the man on I'm very disappointed in him to the bia
okay
politics in tea bia now principles was our sacrifice
okay
but yemubi fee say to the bia ma yenhwe edomo mudi achi the expectations what the ma no ma ye na ye no yes no ebasa
okay so honorable how do we then depoliticize the judiciary when Obibebisa said some years back now some officials of NDC described the then Chief Justice said or your NPP women organizer.
Why NDC ni be
Obibebisa said now NDC from Pennyphobia can't describe it. The bench of Supreme Court said unanimous FC.
You criticize the court on the Debia and shall see it. Shasia ache. Yeah. Emma, Obiti so new summers moon in cry no yet Ghana Association cry criticize for Chachuchikata.
Yeah.
Say the Nakutum. I don't GB Ghana Bar Association. See you different ho. Yeah, criticize say make catch us Mrana de Mahon will be a criticize will be.
Okay.
Parliament ye two parliamentarians they be uncomfortable kayasem. O mampani will be a canasem. But where's how be using how I will be canon.
Okay.
And a ma edu baby a any wunipa na wo ya wo kan asem.
Okay.
Eba ye followers omo nkuta positions e tro nsem afa judge for ho a lawyer for ho ne na asefo a omo ka bia mo ka da bia o mampani na wote so his excellency Miami president Ghana president o criticize wo say o matemmo ne ne ma bi o mo ye no e ma judiciary no confidence trust that was in timamfo ni wo omo share that per kwan bi so e organize forum GB Ghana Bar Association
yeah
ama the then attorney general Gofredame ene o mampani ko ho Nana Akufo-Addo ekoyi na no man nsem am ko kafa na Mahama ho na nya sem president Mahama ho na nya
share that per kwan bi so
oh
was it not part of their annual conference here
na adu the twa mu invite president Mahama
the last year
and then I said what the man come by eba enti ye nyina ye nimne ma omo ye
okay
but menu akwasi sebe previous nipa de a wo ye a sebe ekwofa asa ade we ba ye NPP for ankasa omoto mo party ni mo omo mu so omo say nipa na de na oye okay yeah na because general secretary of the party nipa na ankasa kra no ode no command disciplinary committee
mate me ba no ba beto eno so dia me
wonem beto eno so because afi na minim say afi na ye ko say na de ba ntem mu ye start ntem the way was here no simple
After marking Circuit Court 9 judge, then GBA say the action of Afejo marking is unethical.
I didn't think I brought you Corriman 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm trying the charges now. I'm making kind.
Read the charges now.
I'm ready. I brought your charges now. And just say be OTB. I don't quite say. Ya boy team na ye can assembly ewa hanum. And the I brought your charges anyway. Charge sheet na me de me hu yiro. Mr. Mother mom pair me. Okay, yeah. 1. Yes, offensive conduct conducive to the breach of peace section 207(1) of the Criminal Code 1960 Act 29. Then 2, publication of false news section 208(1) Criminal Code 1960 Act 29.
So what are the issues, the particulars? Also, first one already, what's it there?
Almost say conduct conducive to the breach of peace.
And then yes, Ghana peace.
Okay.
And then I brought a year or say it's not a peace man.
Okay. So the Republic versus Kwame Bafo at Abronye, count 1. Statement of offense. Offense conduct of conducive to the breach of the peace, contrary to section 207(1) of the Criminal Code 1960 Act 29. Particulars of offense. Kwame Bafo at Abronye DC, age 44 years, farmer, that you in the month of April 2026 at Accra and within the jurisdiction of this court, without lawful authority, you uttered certain abusive words to wit. You are not a judge, but rather a politician, and you have covered your hair with a sack and claim you are a judge, which the breach of the peace is likely to be occasioned.
So what Abronia said, Mr. Judge, is a political judge.
Yeah.
Virtually. Say, on your judge, no, a political judge.
A political judge.
And into the room 2 weeks now.
Remand.
It's see, so because
a political judge, it's in the control man 2 weeks. Now, Ubusa me a very interesting question about some of the things that you catch judges in the past. And Nankasa Madam for power, Felix Quatrofosu. It's all over radio. Saying GBA, it's a political group. And that's a phenomenon can say the GBA ain't me and condemn me. Felix Quatrofosu. Felix Quatrofosu.
No, boy.
So, Felix, they bought the tapes at Treno.
Your card.
And no, unanimous FC. He told all Supreme Court judges, said they don't have a mind of their own. They told one line. That is what Felix told us. Okoreman. When he told us, so all the Supreme Court judges are from unanimous FC. We're not Circuit Court, I'm talking Supreme Court. Okoreman. Me was Okoreman. Yeah.
Okay. So Abronya count 2. Statement of offense. Publication of false news contrary to section 2081 of the Criminal Code 1960 Act 29. Particulars of offense. Kwame Bafo at Abronya DC, age 44 years, farmer. That you in the month of April 2026 in a video circulating on social media with that you are not a judge but rather a politician who have covered your hair with a sack and claim you are a judge, which is likely to cause fear and panic and disturb the public peace, knowing the statement to be false.
Opinion.
Yes.
My John Online.
Okay.
Judges Association.
Okay.
To haul Francis Xavier Sosu to GLC over political judges' comments.
Did they do or not? Okay.
I'm just trying to make the point, say, the point about somebody being a political judge, that statement, I just say, how many times do you not describe the courts as a MPP courts?
And what happened? Obusa me question. One of the men in the Obusa.
Obusa say, "Omu call remand 2 weeks."
Every call.
Why would I call remand 2 weeks?
Me pacho muntie three. Ekosi say. Even ato ahoy oti ni fie ko na bie sese yete here. Me papa e kan say owner of the station Kwesi Chu. So onim say na me na me ba ha. Onim. Onim say me kra in the whole my life in a minsia na da. Onim say me na me ba ha. But asamba ye no efa muntie three ho no. Owner of the station na woti ni fie kra na ye charging 30,000 Ghana cedis. Just me ma be ka say mo Kwesi Chu.
The point I'll come to your point. Okay. I just want to talk about the principle.
Okay.
See the meaning ka say fe. Osajefu Oliver Baka Vomo 17th May 2024. But you read your guy.
Okay. Vomo wonye in this
video.
No, Chief Justice is working for the NPP.
Thank you.
You are
not getting the point I'm making. I'm talking principle. We will come to the merit of the case. We'll come there. Or more today, they want to raise that bar to teach us how to speak, And then more, I am saying in this country, Ghana, who are journalists, what did the NDC say about our court, about our judges? If we are back at a certain point, and I agree with him, also the judiciary is a very important institution. You respect you because parliament is political, executive is political. The only place in disagreement by a bit back on is the court. It's not say court no so another political area, then we have a problem. I agree with him perfectly. Sadia, let's all start on a clean sheet. Let's respect our courts. But say do dia so dia okay. Ebo be dia so dia enye dia. Nobody will agree. Who understand? Momo, as what kind of remand to reach? What for the circuit court? Or see the Chief Justice is working for the NPP. Was he arrested? Was he put in cells for 2 weeks even before they determined the case? Was he arrested?
Okay, so the issue that came up near said, the first one. He came out to repeat a similar thing. And now when I ever called this was so say, you say Jaino Maneba Bontia. Or Sabe, even worse.
I say I will come to the merit of the issue.
Okay.
I'm just talking about the principle.
Okay.
No person, many person say, and the Supreme Court is a sacred institution. Where was he?
No, I've not said Mobia and come myself.
Where was he? Where was my brother? Where was he?
I have an American Mobia. Messi, you bet him criticize you.
Oh.
But the other attack.
It
is not criticism.
So unanimous FC was not an attack.
I have criticism. Why do you all say if people are unanimous? Or my dream back. And to make us a winning papa more unanimous.
The Supreme Court of the land, topmost apex courts, judges or Matnasi after the merit of the case and my judgment. Who the catch almost said the Omayan unanimous.
I'm going back home. And not him did. And I have brought what a brought for champion. You are unanimous. Or my general
that's what you were saying.
Okay.
Oh, it's a net. I saw be now when yaji. Obiako can't judge one sem, and then I saw the night when yaji. But do so can't judges for one sem, the Obia saw night, and don't say, and the attack, and then was it an attack?
Was a criticism,
sir.
Bible say you atem, I am watching.
Yo, what they come for criticism. And do the so there a critique, and do be the so there's attack. No problem. Name my advice to everybody. We have to be very careful what we say at any point in time.
Perfect.
Freedom of expression, it's enshrined in the Constitution. Obia so bekasa. Name where you speak, how you speak is guided by the rules. It's only my advice to every government communicator, including my own political party. Oh, Kasa, I saw you careful. Yet here, you can say, Obia sending a message from Badwam, the constituency.
Okay.
What it means is, in the part of thousands of people. So what you say, no, it sends a certain signal about who you are.
Okay.
It's my advice is to be careful. Obetna radio, so betna TV, so don't be too excited to speak. But at the mechanism, and there's an advice that goes to everybody. You're careful. Name on this principle about where you wait, and I say, I quite baby, also what you say, Doom so is back. How on earth can you arrest somebody?
And what will charge it?
Oh, jai.
No. Arrest BSc. What you wear, walk out. Who charge it?
And then the committee can't do someone once and slow. And then, yeah, but ah, you can't say deputy ranking member.
Oh, that go away.
You bet much on you.
Come do something on the pay.
And I'm also come do something.
Now, will you say?
And you say, me, baby, come here, do like to.
Oh, how? Oh, you do like that when I started here.
Boy, no, it's nice. They're not right. Oh, you see the Facebook page. I'm not there. Do so is back. That's enough. It is a meeting, Michelle.
When I now hear deputy minister for energy.
It will come.
As you do so, no. Say a woman now, a woman you are one year.
And I make us say, but
I haven't said that. William say, or movie you bear now about doom sabo, no more light him, no more, yes, sir.
It's a Michelle. It's a young no Casanova here.
Okay, doom so some.
Had a better.
So maybe you do light on the whole.
Gala for you to be at
your come once over the sum. See, I bet you to be. I'm not going to be so 80 over. You bet you to be the police. I don't look at police. You bet me. It is no. I'm not be
we are best at another radio TV station. You see. But then others some of the okay.
They do so they won't person better. Oh, it's messy. You're careful. The Supreme Court, judiciary there, baby, when there's an issue. Our advice everybody should be. But we face some of the judgment. As someone who can say, okay, meaning I can. Who's wrong with them 2 weeks? And you say you can't ask them to go. What's it, judge in the political judge? Okay. What's wrong with them 2 weeks?
But maybe I'm going to treat
Marco Kumante. What about Marco Kumante message now?
Or the other. Bedroom to the other is in a to us. And as I said, welcome back for every bedroom to the so. This is Adom TV, Ghana's #1 account TV station. Wow. A lot of messages. You don't say Hojuma. You may need Hojuma. And I saw a peso. We should give now. We shall speak to me the about 0531 029 795. I had a show message, you know. Emma well, no, your tray. Now, Uncle Bianca say, we'll be able to be able at the amount. So this one says, good morning, I am Adom from Kwabenya. May I ask if the GBA is still in the country and why have they lost their voice on micro-minority leader attack on a judge and the judiciary? A concerned Ghanaian want to hear their voices, so they shouldn't keep quiet. Greetings to Honorable Julius Debra, Chief of Staff, Honorable Peter Akwesi, Mess of the Shipyard, and Honorable MC Agbo of Ga East. Okay. I am disappointed in the President's comment suggesting Agenda 111 was imprudently initiated. Agenda 111 started by President Kufuor's MPP administration is a project that has been showcased for all to witness. The current administration's attempt to abandon it due to its allegedly flawed start are quite telling. Instead of focusing on actions, the government has resorted to threatening free speech, witch hunting, and blame games, despite enjoying overwhelming voter support. The stagnation of their job creation policy is also noteworthy. If they cannot see Agenda 111 through to completion, perhaps the MPP will finish it in 2028. Same Boachi from Asamanke say, and do a free buy. So now, NEC government are telling us that they don't feel comfortable whenever we serve them with the same kind of words they used against Nanado and his MPP. I like the way Honorable Afenyo Markin spoke, because we won't allow the NEC to intimidate us. Whatever the NEC are doing today, they will pay for it when power changes. Eric Kokubu, the patriotic voice from Bechim and the free Ebai. Honorable Sam George is a disgraceful to NDC party and President Mahama. To me, Honorable Sam George needs counselor to counsel him and give him good advice. My regards to Geoffrey Quantin, Tete Jane from Sunyani, and the free by you. The Ghana Bar Association must condemn Afenyo Markin for allegedly threatening an Adenta Circuit Court judge. No politician should intimidate the judiciary. Protecting judicial independence is essential to Ghana's democracy and rule of law. In the history of Ghana, only Afenyo Markin went to court in the morning and had judgment in the afternoon. The same person is now throwing stones at the same judges. Why in this world would an MPP slap a policeman? Only Afenyo Markin did it. Okay. Mate. Cabbage from Manchester, UK, Mate. Yeah, that's it. Kumasi has become the dirtiest city in Ghana under Mwakohini and Zuba. The regional minister must prioritize sanitation issues in Kumasi and stop casting aspersion innuendos on political opponents on social media. Akwasi, to KJT now, come to KJT now and see things for yourself. Park of fee from Achimam Punya and Ode by Mate Bebe Kumasi. This is Edward from the 2021 batch of nurses. We are really disappointed and mentally exhausted from how the Ministry of Health treated us. How could they post just few from the same 2021 batch, leaving the rest to rot in the house? This wasn't how the previous postings were done. We felt neglected and abandoned by the Ministry of Health. Okay, Edward. Ministry between one more. Good morning, Akwasi. If I may ask, what significant impact or role does NDC 10 students or Pro-Forum play? And is it more vital than NDC communicators, especially serial callers and texters? Serial callers play a critical role during 2024 election. Now that the NDC party has secured political power, have they neglected their party communicators? If care does not take, we will boycott all the party activities. Big regards to National Serial Callers Association of NDC. Kwamena acidity for children. So Kwamena they know also. Please, the Ministry of Health is a scam. They should post all 2021 batches. We don't want first and second half postings. We all completed in the same year, and we are all in the same class. We need fairness. Ministers are post-employment in batches, so nurses and midwives deserve so. One for the outcome. So let's start. Good morning, sir. There's doom so in Akrokere. Hey, the ECG should try to solve the problem for the people of Akrokere. Nowadays, there's no free speech in the country, so people should be careful to know how to control themselves. DY Asari from Akrokere and on the way, everybody. Good morning, sir. Okay. The good people of Ghana are very happy about how the country is heading to. Today, it's far, far better than what we saw under the Akufo-Addo government.
Long live Ghana, long live NDC. MPP never again. 2 p.m. from Asante Mampong. And on the free buy. 8 long years of unprecedented economic mismanagement, misrule, systematic and organized plunder of state resources, state capture, waste, obscene arrogance, nepotism, cronyism, abuse of office, impunity and human rights violations, and bastardization of state institutions have reversed the gains made under the SYNDC government and imposed untold suffering on Ghanaians. Fantastic mobile force, Secretary Asanyene so. I don't buy. Hey, I'm unfortunate. Who is this guy in your studio? Did he come to Ghana yesterday or was born only yesterday? He should be ashamed of his submission when he's unable to answer the question about what their people did some years ago. Okay. Honorable Afenya Market is right. It's gotten to a point where we need to name and shame. I thought the government said reset, but they are redoing same old things. Our judiciary needs total reset. I have a land case in court, and I just want to give up. This country is not safe at all when it comes to our judicial matters. I wonder if some judges have this country at heart. I said that here from Tema, Community 9. And also the free buy. Good morning. There's huge unemployment problems in this country that needs to be dealt with. And they are there arresting people for speaking their minds. Does it mean if things are not going on well in this country, we shouldn't voice it out? Why should a graduate pay sums ranging from 20,000 to 30,000 before you get employment in the public sector? Hey, river. If you like, open your phone lines for the nurses and midwives to call and you hear sounds in your ears. Hey, people are paying this. I cannot substantiate with you. Hey, then message does. I'm going to my second topic is here. Make us a part of Ketchup toothpaste. It's the water. To be coffee water. And can be near the good body tissue. And it is an area toothpaste in the amount. Otobi coffee and mouse near fitas near ding. And one dear woman on one day. Can it be dinner near the eye Ketchup toothpaste? About our own here be. Manasu here care kit. About one pa. Or supermarket be more when your Ketchup toothpaste be at all. Fresh breath whiteness aid it reduces dental plaque, make the gum healthy and strong and prevent cavity. Fresh 0246 864 798 and 0501 454 462. Kelchaco toothpaste was a happy smile. Malta Guinness, the JJ can. And I don't remember what we call it. Okay, the patron pay Mama Colin Subi. I don't remember I go. I saw the audio. What a chair. What a chair. Mensankan. But also a man back. I put area. Send a Vianney Boniswa that Chelen Kakra. The JJ can. Was proudly made in Ghana logo. And a papa. There be am so top Malta Guinness JJ can. I make sure say proudly made in Ghana logo no ebo. Obi ono Malta Guinness to us. Be a hand skin correct him say I couldn't impa. Okay, so honorable from this a message from Mark Okrokumanti. I was please tell my honorable MP and chairman and board chairman. When Black Rasta was invited to Parliament concerning his comment on Hits FM, that parliamentarian and weak statement, I was also added as a programs manager of Hits FM to also come over. Meanwhile, I was not around when he was speaking.
On a programs manager,
yes.
I don't know, invite you can't say. One of the other young we invite was the true. What did you also go on as a program? Program money, that one I was saying.
I remember anyway, a quick one on this IMF thing. Yeah. This privatization of ECG, do you think it's still something a government of Ghana should consider?
So the issue is about the word privatization.
Yeah.
If you talk about private participation,
okay,
and I don't think it's even me as a person, I'm against private participation.
So there's a difference between privatization
and participation.
And private difference in it.
Okay, no, look at privatization. You are diluting the shareholding structure, the ownership structure.
Okay.
And maybe ECG buying 100%. You guys say if you are privatizing it, a part of it and now ownership no echo shareholding.
So a bit to me, I can say PDS was privatization.
PDF, if I remember, part of it. So it was not 100% giveaway. Yes.
Okay.
So participation in there, even the MPP's 2024 manifesto, there was a portion. We were not against private participation, especially at retail end. bailing, collection, near the idea. I know there sometimes you can bring in private players. What the show months I said, what you man say, Konakoje bills, never. Because now one of the problems among Fonia or ECG, obit me catch also, my trainer ECG for crime mediska. So to bring efficiency and improvement in the services, no, you can bring in private people to participate in the activities of ECG. But I'm against privatization. Say ECG, they are very strategic. You say a buying, it have security implications. Omona, I mean the biggest distribution of in two cases, they are not private individual. Said yeah, a buying share the general population, and yes, and a private individual share. So private for more of profit looking. Although they're efficient, they're looking at profit.
So, dear na IMF air catchers, in
fact, I've not read the IMF report. But meaning say ECG is totally against this whole or private go against whether participation.
I didn't say
it's because they feel say they are improving on their services. Say nothing now the private player be bar. They are improving upon their services. But
how are they improving on their services?
I'm coming. That's what they feel say they have the capacity to do it. Other now do be ba say omrano me yes I jumanoa. You feel say with the capacity, but they also have to demonstrate it because me never catch you. Oba your constituency wo even getting a meter. Meter. Getting a meter. Say I say it's a big deal to get a meter. And so meter no na nipa no ba bebo na ready no abeje obe. I know of people like omo atimi nanteko ECG officer. Omo atena 2 months, 3 months. They will be amai. So they themselves are coming. Say about 2-3 months ni. They also have to demonstrate that. Say the adeno emma because the biomka commercial losses. Technical loss. Commercial losses ni yesika yentimi kwaje. Basically. Yakon yentim kwaje. Ubeka ya Dubik started program and it was interesting. Yen so Ghanaians nankasa the individuals. Some people must yes your attitude towards some of this utility. Dubik otimi ko obi fie. Nya hwe what the 8,000. Ne owura dem no iskaba. Which means so onim so the car. Obetimi atua. Just the effort to make that payment require on one kasa individual on here. Otimi ko industries o kaya ko rounds no. Otimi ko obi o the car 1.2 million and one with 500,000.
Parliament kwa some yebi. So
na make so otimi tia at that particular point in time, which means always can obetimi tia. But the attitude to just pay no cry but they be also electricity no. But elsewhere you can't do that because the way automated the system no time no so na say it will go off. So you'll be forced to go and pay. And until now, the time and more times or more continue this whole issue about prepaid meters, even in state-owned institutions, no? Prepaid meters. I know there I know one way of reducing the commercial losses. In general, I'm not against Saudi Ubi Nimdiebi, a bit mabua ama ECG. Akon and him said the Hun is say bra for technology, bra. For way brand never be boy. I don't have a problem. But privatizing it, giving the shareholding, changing the ownership structure no, to an individual, I'm not for it.
Oh no. Yeah. So, baby, I mean, this year, saying, when I hear discussions, saying you're very patriotic. Saying, anytime be a mission, be a, in fact, or try so you debate, or say take a different shape. Dodo na ye nipa na so aye wo man mu ha no ye niema bi aye yo because when him say we use nkania was a utuaka na when him say to de bi ade utuaka ne na no kwa na se bi dum nkania na
onno edidi
kase bi utuaka ne ka the assurance is that President Mahama say enya dia ECG ye be privatizing no waka the minister or that share na no say ye nton ECG waka and say President Mahama ka the deputy the minister ka I have no doubt so ena dia magana ni bia ntana ho man ye but the IMF every free ho no bi ni say ye be automatic adjustment.
Okay. But if I may come in respectfully, but the current administration omunye against private participation.
No.
Because
there's difference between participation
and
entirely privatizing
the minister set up committee here. They should look at the modalities.
Who be invested
private participation.
Maybe I will rule be also yeah the ama say high yeah the way amount handle this a different. But you privatization wouldn't say a free government in them.
Okay, so what the IMF is talking about, let me read a portion of it here. Or say, in the May 2026 Article 4 Consolidation and Staff Level Agreement, the IMF identified finalizing the PSP. The PSP a private sector participation.
Yes.
So it is rather private sector participation. Not privatization.
No. Okay. Taking over, no.
Okay.
2, and again, no, say, it was a increase your tariff.
Yeah.
What you say? It be a
automatic
tariff adjustment.
Tariff adjustment.
It be what was it? Yeah, be a 2%, it be 3%, it be the account. A buy and say, me ko 2 more. A be mama you unpopular. A be mama be cry elections. A dem ni me be ha me. Enti a buy and say, oh, mo yentu. Meanwhile, no, you hear sika the investment for efficiency and effective distribution of power, energy. And now, economy, service sector, and necessary leading. You hear power. Are resilient. You bet you depend on it. Near the year, a Juma yen or my muha. And to see a bet me and yini, economy bet me and yini, a bet ma as production ama employment abani idea. You can't do without the energy, the power.
Okay.
In fact, you ever say a 24-hour economy, I started kakran be implemented. Na ye ejina na so nyina no wo hia power no na de wo dia ye
24-hour economy
na me pacha what ya na want as if say we are not running away from the 24-hour economy and we have started
na me pese me 24-hour economy pese me kan but me
and the one person obeka ho asema ensema me kai ni nyina wo person oni me di ho nkoma wo betimi dia ba because me nwane mfiri ho because yeah, well, implementation stage, baby, ya implement it, ya start a year. Yeah, institutions. Even last week, this institution, NP or TO. Me who saw also be started piloting. Yes. Now, some baby, I started in kakra. What you say? TDC no other percent of a former human. Say the nipa 2 crack one. And me need full details. So I say I make a 24-hour economy once. But me catch you say, ni na ni hia power no say be gina na so. And ye dia ye amana ye. Enu nti no mo obi anhwe akomanity empo. Adwuma na ye guso aye no. Obi adi adanse na economy no. Uti IMF who read your report, me read full report you give me time. But kakra na ma read ni shame crime say at least or mine nam kwan a was your faso kwampa na na nam so no although any kwan say my trimu ye de na ye ka sisi ye de ye wie bibia nti ye be say mismanagement nya ti simpe you go back to IMF eno kra bi kwa be ye worse than the why den wako no
and you will pray say you go back to IMF
no what's your boy home
the 17th time you know
yes 17th time but what's your boy home pa say Yenko IMF emfie mienu mfie miensa bia na edim ka koya
na yesa no ma sign so mo ntena kroma kakra entret
ehun hia
okay
ehun hia because
so the black man
I thought that you need the head
capable of managing his own affairs
not capable but sometimes you know say wa wo hwe track record no na hu say thought that bia wo be hia say a headmaster
me time asumom there but wo hwe sa 3 years agreement here no ma sign say see enia aso me say enya biting as compared say this time so omo come in the sua all like the first one so kind of went here then the next one this one akwa say the council of state here see emu here yes
but trust me say
okay
trust the government not me trust the government say
okay
there was a about the economy bia no oye
we pray so
atone amount for ministers ni bi ni ade timinya utimu say what e kira utimu say disagreement bam because
ministers ne kasa
Wuti me na me say wuti echira na wa dwe mu da wo na wo hwe ade wuti mu say to da bi a
minister snake asa
na form say ato be hold on to near but ato ye da form dey say the be economy no
eye
adwuma na abo ye nyina anye ne personal interest Baby, I'm a bomb. I know you know the say we need the economy to be strong, resilient. Now I know you could take the
finance minister was sempa. Was it releases no call? If you say releases in my, I'm saying
there was a call. You have to justify why I was a big
I feel
okay
whether
forcing is forcing.
Yes, it's forcing.
Oh yes,
I am for they are normally.
Yeah.
And maybe want to mean when they leave,
it's after now they make me assess
and then
the real performance of
we are moving into the political season. I feel now
Mate,
the strength of the finance minister.
But I say, but when you come on, this has been Ghana's number one account TV station, Adom TV. Badwam, Adom TV. Watch now, head out for the background.